I, a top mercenary in my past life, have crossed in 1970. Now I've taken over the original owner's body. Why is it so damn hard to get you into bed? Might as well do my duty with my younger sister-in-law. It's true we got married, but she's still untouched. Can you stand to see my own sister become a young widow? The original host was fed half a gene of strong liquor by Lu Zhiruo and died. And Lu Zhiruo, to protect her sister from gossip and harassment by bachelors, actually wanted the original host to take both sisters in. Make a done deal. Both of us sisters are still pure. We just want someone to rely on. If you agree today, then from now on the three of us will pool resources. We'll absolutely take good care of you. Just crossed over and this happens. But there's been a drought the past few years. The grain at home is barely enough to keep Lu Zhiruo and me from starving. Staying home on duty isn't enough. I eat very little. 1 meal a day is fine. Hey, enough. It's not like anyone will starve. Don't say such discouraging words. So you agree? Ha ha ha. Enough. People are watching. Have you no shame? With one more mouth in the house. We have to stock up on food fast. It's freezing outside. Where are you going? Just doing my duty. Why not get in bed and warm up? The snow's stopped. Old man Lu and the others are going up the mountain to hunt. I'm going with them. Even if we don't catch anything, I can still bring back something to build up your strength. Oh no, Chen Zhao just drank half a gene of strong liquor. The heavy snow has stopped. A group of men carrying hunting gear gathers outside Old Man Lu's house, all sniffling from the cold. This time Old Man Lu is leading the team himself to catch the 200-gene wild boar that got away last time. You said it. That boar is tough-skinned and thick-fleshed. We didn't catch it last time. Xiao Zhao. You're coming up the mountain too? Brother Lu wants to bring something for his wife to eat and build her up. You're one wife for both. Hey, Brother Lu, don't tease me. Huh, get your gear ready. We're heading into the mountain. Why is Chen Zhao here too? He has no experience. Never even held a gun. He's just here to get a share of the meat. Took both Lu's sisters and still wants to freeload? Have some decency and leave. If you got the energy, go waste it in the mountain. What are you jabbering about here? Chen Zhao, stick with me. Brother Lu, 5 of us will search in a group. Careful, there are signs of something rooting around here. The wild boar is nearby. Everyone listen up. Split into 2 groups. Search the area thoroughly. Over an hour passed, and there was no sign of the wild boar. Everyone was freezing and about to give up. Brother Lu, should we go further in? Too cold. Forget it. Head back the way we came. I suddenly cocked my ear. A rustling sound came from the bushes ahead. Everyone immediately dropped down, alert. Xiao Lu, is it the wild boar? Climb a tree. Quick. Stop, Brother Lu. Damn it. Shit, something's happened to Wanshan. Move it. Move it. The moment the gun went off, I was hanging from a branch, one hand gripping the hunting rifle. The wild boar let out a roar. The bullet hit it right in the eye. Run. The main gun's aim is still a bit off. Who still says Chen Zhao is useless? Old Man Lu's team arrived. Saw me covered in blood, and the wild boar on the ground, their faces full of shock. Dad, thanks to Chen Zhao's shot, I'm alive. Thank you for saving Wanshan, Chen Zhao. Thanks to you. Otherwise, I'd have been done for today. Just a small favor. Lucky shot, just dumb luck. In Taichuan village, the sky was growing dark. Fog covered the moon. Lu Zhiruo and Lu Zhiruo stood at the village entrance, eagerly looking. Lu Zhiruo's hands and feet were cold, full of regret, for letting me, drunk, go up the mountain. Come back soon. Oh, isn't this Zhiruo? Just hooked up with Chen Zhao, and already looking for more trouble? You little slut. Chen Zhao, it doesn't even rein you in? Aren't you afraid of catching something? Sis, ignore them. We're waiting for Sis. Zhang Kaiwa, did you eat crap? Your mouth stinks. Can't keep your own man in line, and you blame others for not having kids? Can't blame anyone else. Look, it's Old Man Lu's group. Chen Zhao, Chen Zhao. Huh. Old Man Lu, why don't we get a share? My husband went up the mountain too. Old Wang's wife. I've always been fair. Chen Zhao did the heavy lifting. Never mind the ribs. This whole boar should be his. If you got a problem, don't hunt with me again. Chen Zhao, what makes you deserve so much? Got 2 women at home, and you want more? Might as well send them out to sell. Easier to feed you. Oh, Zhang Kaiwa, wake up. Stop. Lu Zhuo quickly waved me over. Old man Lu explained the whole story, saying I deserved half the boar. The villagers were unhappy. Everyone, listen to me. The rule is, you get what you put in. Chen Zhao killed this boar alone, and saved my son. By the rules, it should all go to him. If there's nothing else, disperse. Even if there's no credit, there's hard work. Food is scarce. We can't give it all to him. Such a big boar. Did he really take it down alone? A gunshot sounded outside. Lu Wanshan burst in, stunning everyone instantly. Have some shame. Who doesn't support Chen Zhao? I support him. I watched coldly, moved by Lu Wanshan's loyalty. I only want 20 Jin. The rest is up to you. All right, it's settled. Anyone with a problem can go hunt themselves. I'll say it plain. Chen Zhao saved my life. Whoever messes with him, messes with me. Under Lu Wanshan's deterrence, everyone divided the meat as required. Watching me pick up 10 Jin of pork and leave with the Lu sisters, they were burning with envy, but didn't dare say a word. Didn't expect to get so much meat. Enough for several days. How much grain is left at home? Just a bit of cornmeal at the bottom of the jar. If we're frugal, it can last a few more days. I have to solve the food problem for good. I'll go borrow a hunting rifle from Old Man Lu later. From now on, this family won't lack food. We'll all get to eat meat. Borrowing a hunting rifle is hard. We'll need to grease the wheels with something. I was thinking of taking a few Jin of pork. What do you think? You're the head of this household. Borrowing a rifle is a big deal. It's only right to give a little more. Lu Zhuo decisively cut off 5 Jin of pork, threaded it with rope, and handed it to me. So much. More is better to build a good relationship. Then we could go hunting up the mountain together. I took the meat. Told Lu Zhuo to cook. After Lu Jiqing rested, I headed out. Lu Zhuo watched my back. Her cheeks flushed. On the other side, Zhang Kaiwa held a grudge. She was sure I was secretly giving Old Man Lu perks, so he'd favor that little brat. Your 2 rotten pieces of meat are just good at seducing men, and you still have the nerve to eat meat. You know why Old Man Lu sided with Chen Zhao? Would you give meat to an unrelated sister-in-law? I'd even think twice about giving it to my own brother. I can't stand Lu Jiqing's attitude. Brings bad luck to her husband and seduces her brother-in-law, crawling into his bed. Seducing him is easy as pie. Really? Is that true? Can't believe he's so shameless. He'd do anything for meat. Stop gossiping. You never do anything useful. Just yapping nonsense all day. You're the one who does nothing useful. I bet you've slept with that widow too. Zhang Kaiwa, if you don't watch that foul mouth of yours, I'll cut out your tongue. See if you dare to gossip then. Zhang Kaiwa got scared and hid behind the other villagers. But everyone shoved her forward, pushing her to the very front. It was all Zhang Kaiwa who started the rumors. If you want to blame someone, blame him. Yeah, that's right, him. If I hear another word about my sister-in-law, you and the rest of you, you're all going to wait for it. Everyone covered their mouths and shook their heads in fear. Lu Zhuo shot a glare at Zhang Kaiwa, sheathed her knife, and went home. Just finished dividing the meat. Why not go back and eat the good stuff? Why are you back again? Well, let's talk inside. Who is it, Dad? It's Chen Zhao. We just divided the meat. Why are you bringing up all that gossip again? Never mind that. The meat is rightfully yours. Uncle Lu, I want to borrow a gun. Nonsense. A hunting rifle isn't something you just use. We were lucky this time. What if you get hurt next time? It's hard to catch game without a hunting rifle. I can't just eat up what we have and wait for poverty. My family's waiting for meat. No. I'm not borrowing for free. I'll give you a third of whatever I hunt. I'm worried about your life. Not feeding the game. Dad, Xiao Zhao knows what he's doing. Trust him. Once. Old Man Lu sighed. He took out his usual hunting rifle, gave instructions on how to use it, then let me go. I carried the gun home. I happened to bump into Lu Zhuo pulling a crying Lu Jiqing along. The two were whispering to each other. Don't let your brother-in-law see you like this and laugh. That broken home is a den of wolves. I won't let you go back. I was by the door. Lu Zhuo briefly told me about the village gossip. I'm going to settle the score with Zhang Kaiwa. Don't go. I've already warned him. If he talks nonsense again, I won't let him off. Going home is not an option. Clear out the inner room for you to stay. There's a wall and a door in between. It'll be more convenient. Did you hear that, Jiqing? We can stay. Thank you, brother-in-law. You really got the hunting rifle? Old Man Lu actually agreed. I said I'd share a third of the catch with them. Tomorrow I'll go up the mountain. A third? Tomorrow? Can't you rest a couple more days? I can eat less. You going alone? Why not bring Lu Wanshan and some experienced man? I'm enough on my own. Don't worry. Lu Zhuo remembered my past feats and chose to trust me. The next morning, I slung the hunting rifle over my shoulder and headed into the mountains. I ran into Zhang Kaiwa on the path. Yo, up so early? Didn't have a good time last night? Yo, carrying that broken gun. Really think you're some kind of hero? Idiot. Looks like those two sisters didn't serve you well last night. So much anger. Shut your mouth. Full of crap. Chen Zhao, you just wait for me. Damn it, what are you gonna do? It's all because of Chen Zhao, that damn bastard. He went up the mountain with a gun early this morning. I tried to kindly warn him, but he got physical with me. He went alone. Even old man, Luke doesn't dare go deep alone. It's absolutely true. So you're telling me to just take it? Stop worrying about useless stuff. He doesn't respect me at all. I'll make sure he never comes back. You get the things ready. I'll follow him up the mountain. Let's see what he can catch. Deep winter. I braved the biting wind and went deep into the mountains to find game. I noticed the bushes rustling. I raised my gun and moved closer. I stumbled upon a large herd of deer. But as I moved, I snapped a branch. The sound startled the alert deer. Damn it, the deer scattered. I immediately gave chase. At the foot of the mountain, Wang Bing was frozen stiff, hands and feet numb. Cursing and complaining, regretting coming into the mountains. But thinking of those sisters, Lu Zhuo and Lu Jiqing, a wicked thought rose again. If something happens to Chen Zhao, I'll take care of the little beauties in his house. A gunshot rang out, tearing through the mountain forest. All the birds took flight in alarm. A shot. Must be something big. Fortune favors the bold. Can't come all the way for nothing. Wang Bing ran wildly towards the direction of the shot deep in the mountains. I chased the deer herd, raised my gun, and took aim. One shot, hitting it right through the heart. I went up, grabbed the antlers, and struggled to drag it home. Bloodstains left on the snow. Heaven helps me. Chen Zhao really caught a deer. That deer is definitely not small. Wang Bing was about to make a move when he heard a sound behind him. He turned his head and met the green eyes of two wolves. Wolves. There are wolves. Help. The wolf lunged at Wang Bing. Screams echoed through the forest. That voice sounds so familiar. Wang Bing. Wang Bing had already passed out cold. The wolf was drawn by my shout. I fired and killed it. Another wolf lunged at me. It scratched my cheek. I quickly reloaded the powder, fired, and killed a wolf. I finished it off by slitting its throat before catching my breath. This rifle can only hold one bullet at a time. In an emergency, it's completely useless. I'll take it home and raise it. When it grows up, maybe it can hunt with me. I draped the deerskin over me, carried the wolf cub in my arms, and dragged the severely wounded Wang Bing down the mountain. At the village entrance, after dark, Zhang Kaiwa, unable to wait for Wang Bing, was getting anxious. She happened to run into Lu Zhuo, shameless sisters, two women serving one man. Have you no shame? Chen Zhao. Old Wang, what happened to you? It was Chen Zhao who did this to you, wasn't it? You were kind enough to worry about him. And he did this to you instead. Her wailing drew the villagers over to watch. They surrounded the group. Not knowing the truth, the villagers started pointing fingers. Chen Zhao's heart is too vicious. From now on, we must stay away from his family. From now on, I have to avoid his family. What about pointing at him? A wolf scratched him. I got there and saved him. Uncle Lu, perfect timing. Get justice for my husband. Don't slander him, Wolf Kaiwa. Chen Zhao, these are wolf claw marks. Deep wounds. You hear that? My man saved your man. If not for him, you'd be a widow by now. Now you curse me? Is there no law? Is what you said true? You alone killed a deer and saved Wang Bing from a wolf. I was dragging the buck back when I heard screams for help. By the time I got there, Wang Bing was already pinned down. Uncle Lu saw the wolf pelt at my waist and the one on my shoulder, utterly stunned. Then you have to pay with meat. If you hadn't gone deep into the mountains, my husband wouldn't be hurt. Old sow rooting the ground. Only your mouth has strength. You just want Chen Zhao's game. Your man wets his pants at the sight of a gun. And you talk about worry. When Chen Zhao hunted wild boar, he cheered the loudest. Wang Bing did the least work. But Zhang Kaiwa yelled the loudest at the meat distribution. We believe Chen Zhao saved him. Zhang Kaiwa felt ashamed, quickly dragged Wang Bing away in embarrassment. Just like that. Boring. Let's go. Let's head home. Night fell. I had just fallen asleep when wolf howls suddenly rang out in the village. I was instantly alert. The movement woke Zhuo. She was about to speak when another mournful howl jolted her fully awake. Wolves. Wolves are in the village. This wooden door won't hold them. What do we do? Jiqing also panicked. I calmed the two sisters down, dressed, and walked to the door. They followed close behind. I pressed my ear to the door, listening to the wolves' paws on the snow. These wolves came following the scent. The howls drew nearer. The sisters trembled with fear. I gripped my short knife and was about to open the door when Lu Zhuo held me back. Don't go. Wolves see well at night. It's too dangerous out there. We're safe only if we stay inside. I knew I was the backbone of the family. I couldn't take risks. So I spent the whole night on the Kong with the sisters, one of us watching the door, the other two watching the window. Until dawn, the howls stopped. I opened the door into the yard. The yard was a mess. The cured wolf hides had all been stolen. The villagers also came out one by one, flocking to Uncle Lu's house to ask for help. Uncle Lu, the wolves ate all my food. My spare ribs were gone before I could even eat them. My husband Wang Bing is badly hurt in bed. I had to guard him and fend off wolves at the same time. Haven't slept all night. All that's left in this bowl is frozen snow water. The snow has sealed the mountain pass. The wolves have no food, so they came to plunder the village. Now our only option is to go into the mountains and hunt them. Drive them out of this area. Otherwise, they'll keep coming. Hunting wolves, that's too dangerous. My husband was bitten by a wolf. He still can't get out of bed. My husband's injured. I won't let him risk it. My man's not going either. Every man who wanted to volunteer was stopped by his wife. I heard the plan from my yard. It seemed doable. I shouldered a borrowed hunting rifle and headed to Uncle Lu's. I pushed through the crowd and handed the gun forward. Uncle Lu, I'll go up the mountain with you to hunt wolves. Good. Keep this gun. I have extra at home, so it's still secure. The surrounding villagers looked at me, then guiltily lowered their heads. Dad, I'm going too. He went back to gather his gear. We set off immediately. We split the wolves evenly. Anyone else want to join? As soon as the words left my mouth, the crowd in the yard silently dispersed. Only me, Uncle Lu, and Lu Wanshan were left to head into the mountains. How much did you use yesterday? I'll make it all up. Fourth sister. Dad, gear's ready. Let's go. Uncle Lu slung the rifle over his shoulder and picked up 2 fighting knives. The 3 of us entered the mountain under bright sunlight. The wolf tracks in the snow hadn't been covered yet. Uncle Lu identified the direction at a glance. Southeast, the wolves are gathering there. Everyone stay sharp. We advanced in a 3-man column. Uncle Lu scouted ahead. Lu Wanshan followed. I brought up the rear, rifle at the ready. Suddenly a wolf sprang at us from behind. We 3 ducked to avoid it, immediately going into combat mode. It's a scout wolf. The main pack must be nearby. The scout's low growl summoned its companions. Several wolves burst out, encircling the 3 of us. Uncle Lu drove his knife into the scout wolf's back. The wolf, in pain, clawed wildly at Lu Wanshan. After the Wolf King gave the order, the pack attacked Old Man Lu fiercely, pinning him against a tree trunk, leaving him no room to retreat. In the nick of time, I fired. The bullet pierced the wolf's head. The pack was shaken. I then fired at the ground near the Wolf King. The Wolf King cowered and ordered a retreat. Uncle Lu and Lu Wanshan fired as well, driving the wolves away. After we caught our breath, Uncle Lu examined Lu Wanshan's neck and hands. There must be a deep foreign object embedded. Xiao Zhao, could you teach Wanshan marksmanship? I'll prepare the apprentice gift right away. He'll give you 1/3 of the game he catches. I admire your shooting skill. Please teach me. Fine, but this hunting rifle is mine. And Wanshan's game will be traded for bullets to give me. No problem. I'll skin the wolf. The 3 of us split the wolf meat equally and carried the game down the mountain. At the village entrance, the villagers were worried about us. Only Zhang, Kaiwa gloated, sidling up to the old bachelor and stirring up trouble. If you got the skill, why didn't you hunt wolves yesterday? Why show off today? If he dies, your spring will come. Both sisters will have no master. Nonsense. They'll definitely come back safe. After I got home, I hung up the wolf meat. We 3 sat on the Kong to tally our food supply. How much grain do we have left? Just this half bag. The wolf meat barely makes up for the flour. Yesterday's meat was all ruined by the wolves. It won't last long. And that wolf pup has had diarrhea from the flour paste. I asked Uncle Lu. Old Lee at the village head lost his female pup. We'll send the wolf pup there to suckle. I was so tired I fell asleep as soon as I lay down. Only Lu Zhiruo and her sister were left bustling about in the room. Sister, maybe I should leave. I'm just a burden. Nonsense. There's a mouthful for you at home. We'll still need you to warm the bed later. For now, just enjoy the ride. Tomorrow, let's go dig wild greens at the foot of the mountain outside the village. Annie Wong says there are plenty over there. Early the next morning, Uncle Lu called me to go hunting in the mountains. A few women heard the news and came over, vying to have their own men join. Xiao Zhao, it's almost New Year. Go up the mountain and catch some more game. Uncle Lu, take my husband along. And ours too. Everyone can lend a hand. This time I'm only taking Chen Zhao. Last time we hunted wolves, you were all too scared for your lives. Now you come sniffing around for the spoils. I don't want people who are only after profit. The village men lie by the bedside, watching the figures back. Regret not going along to hunt wolves. Then they formed their own team and went into the mountains. They pushed Su Dong to be team leader. Without them, we can still eat meat. Don't follow them. We'll find our own prey. It's Su Dong's voice. What's going on? We didn't set any traps in the woods. We don't know either. We were just passing by here, and suddenly got caught in a trap. Are you blind? How could you step on such a big trap? You're from Dazhou village. This is our Qinjia village's territory. Normally, we don't interfere with each other. You actually came into our Taichuan village territory? Set traps to hurt people. Yes, I'm for Dazhou village. What exactly are you trying to say? Su Dong is injured now. Better send him home first. A few of you carry Su Dong back. You saw that. Our villager was injured by this trap. Besides, you're not allowed to set traps on this mountain. I said it. So what? What do you do to me? Our village has been setting them for years. What, a little whelp still wet behind the ears? Who do you think you are? Lu Wanshan could no longer hold back. He grabbed one of them by the neck. Setting traps in our Dachuan village territory. You want a beating? Today you must pay compensation. And from now on, get out of our village's territory. Pay up. Go ask around. Only I, Zhou Ligua, take money from others. Meeting is fate. Let's talk this out peacefully. A gunshot rang out. Zhou Ligua's hat was shot off. The crowd turned in shock. Seeing me standing not far away, rifle raised, while everyone was still shaken. I swiftly subdued Zhou Erdan from Dazhou village. I pressed the short blade hard against his throat. You actually fucking dared to fire. Zhou Erdan, don't move him. My blade pressed a little harder. Blood trickled from Zhou Erdan's neck. Wait, let's talk. What do you want to get me to release Erdan? Very simple. A villager of mine was injured by your trap. You just give me the money. Then I'll give him back to you. Now go back quickly and get money to ransom him. Remember, don't try any tricks. Otherwise, he won't be going back. Zhou Ligua could only swallow his anger. He led the group away to get the money, leaving Zhou Erdan as a hostage. I'm so tired. You go on ahead. I can't walk anymore. Don't wait for me. Don't think I don't know what you're thinking. Hurry up and go. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Mother, don't blame your son for being unfilial. Just be quiet for a while. I gripped my hunting rifle tightly. My heart was tense. A wild boar burst out from the shadows, its body covered with trap and blade wounds. This thing is so fat. If our two families split it, we won't go hungry all winter. Xiao Zhao Wanshan, you must be careful. This boar is covered in wounds. It means the villagers have caught it many times. It's very familiar with our weapons. It's much smarter than an ordinary wild boar. Let's just get out of here quickly, while it hasn't made a move. Quick, slip away. If it finds us, it's over. Run? This is a huge boar. The taste must be delicious. Maybe if I eat a bite, I'll get smarter. Could improve my marksmanship. Xiao Zhao has good aim. You watch for an opportunity and shoot. Wanshan, you cover from the side. I'll go and draw its attention. Dad, let me attract it instead. You're old. You're too slow. It's too dangerous. Shut up. Do as I say. I have plenty of experience. If something goes wrong, you'll be there to back me up. How can I let you take the risk? The boar was enraged, staring fixedly at old man Lu. It charged suddenly. Good thing it was me. If it were Wanshan, that kid, he'd probably be scared stiff by now. The boar approached me. I raised the rifle and shot its rear hoof. It limped a few steps, then turned and fled. We absolutely cannot let it escape. After it. The three of them chased the boar desperately. Zhou Erdan also followed behind. I stopped to catch my breath, then raised my gun. Its eyes were bloodshot. It went completely berserk. It charged fiercely toward me. It actually didn't die? Why is this boar still charging? Dad, how much longer will this boar keep this up? I can't go on. I need to rest a bit. Get up quickly. The boar is still heading north. We'll lose it soon. Xiao Zhao, you've been walking all day. Aren't you tired? Not really. I fired a shot. The bullet lodged into the boar's neck. It didn't hit a vital spot. The boar grew even more furious. Lu Wanshan took the chance to mount it. He punched the boar wildly, but was thrown off violently. Old man Lu immediately went to assist. What's going on? Our constant irritating attacks. To this boar, is it no more than a tickle? The boar stopped. It intended to make a final desperate fight. Be careful. It seems this wild boar has decided to make it stand. The three of us will adapt as needed. It's out of strength. Let's go check it out. Remember, we must be prepared for both outcomes. As the group closed in, I delivered a finishing blow. Hot blood gushed out. The boar died on the spot. Xiao Zhao, your knife skills are really something. It was getting dark. Old man Lu urged everyone to go down the mountain, but the hundreds of gene boar couldn't be carried away entirely. This boar, some for you, some for me. This meat is yours. I can't take it. I cut off 20 or 30 gene of meat and tossed it to Zhou Erdan, hoping this would let him go. This boar is too big. We can't take it all. Plus, you helped. All right? Then you help us carry the remaining meat home. Don't let go to waste. Okay. It was getting dark. The group took a shortcut, They walked a steep, narrow path. Lu Wanshan suddenly slipped and fell. At the critical moment, I grabbed Lu Wanshan's arm fiercely. Zhou Erdan held tightly onto my lower body. Old man, Lu pulled him up with all his strength. Before, you saved Wanshan twice. This is the third time. I really don't know how to repay you. Hey, what are you doing? We came up the mountain together. I naturally must protect Wanshan's safety. This wild boar was hunted by you. Otherwise, then let's divide the meat quickly. Our family has no surplus grain left at all. Humph. This boar was hunted by my father, me, and Chun Zhao together. It has nothing to do with you. No, that won't do. We may not have merit, but we have effort. Our old Wang is still lying in bed. You must give us some meat today. Otherwise, we can't go on like this. What's it to you? This time, it was my man who caught this prey. Arrived at old man Lu's home. I proposed we redistribute the meat and handed the knife to Zhou Erdan. Erdan, you were there the whole time we hunted. So how should we divide the meat? This was a test for Zhou Erdan. Zhou Erdan wasn't stupid. He picked up the knife and cut the meat into even pieces. He deliberately picked the two biggest pieces and handed them to me. Logically, you contributed the most, so you deserve the biggest. But this father and son didn't slack off either. So take these 2 portions. The rest goes to them. All right, we'll do as you say. Then I took Zhou Erdan back to my place. Here's the soup I ladled for you. Go inside and warm yourself up. Speak up. I saw you had good stamina in the mountain today. You can join our Taichuan village hunting team. Impossible. I'm from Dazhou village. How can I join Taichuan village? Your village hasn't come to redeem you yet. They abandoned you once, they can do it again. Stick with us, and you'll have meat to eat. Don't be so foolish. Here. Drink some soup to warm up. You've been freezing outside for so long. Thanks. Early the next morning, I went to old man Lu's house to tell him the decision to let Zhou Erdan join the hunting team. Xiao Zhao, it's not that I don't trust you. There are plenty of people in the village we know well. Why pick someone from another village? A Dazhou village man. Zhou Erdan followed us deep in the mountains that day for a long time. A bit slow, sure, but he's persistent, much better than those who just freeload. Don't you think so? All right, we'll do it your way. Let Zhou Erdan join the hunting team. Many in Taichuan village only know how to take. They don't know how to give back. Hard to form deep bonds with. Zhou Erdan is an outsider. No attachments. We can safely take him hunting, and we can test his abilities. Even if he doesn't work out, kicking him out won't be a loss. Instead, we get an extra laborer. I'll head off. I went home and called Zhou Erdan, heading straight to the mountain's outer edges to see what he could do. You said you can make small traps. Make a few and let's see. Okay. Zhou Erdan immediately started setting traps. I helped him set many traps on the outer mountain. It was dark by the time we got home. The next day, at first light, I woke Zhou Erdan up. Hey, what's up? Come on, let's head to the mountain. Check if there's any game. The two hurried along the mountain path. Thick fog on the mountain, slippery roads. One ahead, one behind. Slow down a bit. After walking for an hour, the two reached the outer mountain area. Following the markers from yesterday, they checked each trap. Just as they were about to reach the end, still nothing caught. Zhou Erdan sighed helplessly. Looks like we're going back empty-handed today. As soon as he said that, the trap ahead had a catch. Stop. She's pregnant. Better to let her go. I tore off a strip of my shirt, gently bandaged the fox's wound. Run far away, don't get caught again. Otherwise my effort will be wasted. I patted the fox and released it. In the end, we went home empty-handed. The meal is ready. Hurry inside. There's meat today. In the evening, heavy snow fell again. The next morning, after everyone heard scream, they all came into the yard. Oh, what happened? I opened the door to shovel snow and saw this hair placed at the doorstep. No idea who sent it. I went to the door to check for clues. Saw a blood-covered figure hiding by the wall. A shivering figure. What's that? I went closer to look and realized it was the little fox we saved yesterday. So, Erdan and I saved this pregnant fox in the mountain. Let it go. Never expected it would bring a hare today to repay the kindness. Though it's just an animal, it still knows gratitude. You let it go. and it repays you with a hare. An hour later, the fox's gift of a hare soon spread like wildfire in the village. At home, I heard women nearby sitting and gossiping. Have you heard? Chen Zhao saved a fox, and that fox actually brought back a hare. Really? This animal knows gratitude? Absolutely true. I've heard it too. My husband told me. Chen Zhao is a great hunter, and his luck is so good. If the fox brings a hare every day, his family won't have to worry about food. What incredible fortune, isn't it? No wonder. Lu Jiruo is willing to share her husband with her sister. Sister, don't get upset. They're just jealous. Let's just focus on our own lives. Zhang Kaiwa and Wang Bin were severely injured and need nutrition. Hearing about our incident, became jealous, and started spreading rumors. Gratitude? Nonsense. I think Chen Zhao uses dark magic. Lu Jiqing is a fox spirit. She lures the fox to bring hares. Be careful, someone might hear. I'm telling the truth. Even if they hear it, I'm not afraid. Why are you so foul-mouthed? Today, I'll tear your mouth apart. Getting angry because you're caught out? You sisters share one husband, and use sorcery to trick foxes into bringing hares. Otherwise, how could such a rare thing happen? Hit a nerve, so you're angry, right? You're slandering us. You're just jealous of the fox bringing a hare. If you're so capable, go negotiate with the fox. Make it bring you one too. Ha! Hurry and catch a fox to negotiate. With your old Wong skills. I'm afraid he can't even catch a fox. You just wait. I'll make you regret it. After Kaiwa left in disgrace, the farce ended. I went home and saw the New Year's meat had shrunk by more than half. So I went to old man Lu's house. Entering, I saw Lu Wanshan squatting on the ground, sharpening a knife. My knife is dull. Sharpening it. My dad's inside. Xiao Zhao, coming quick. I came to see you today, to discuss going up the mountain to hunt. Our family still doesn't have enough supplies. I'm wondering if you'll come. Go. You never come back empty-handed from hunting. I don't want to miss out. But the heavy snow has blocked the mountain the past few days. We'll have to wait a few days before going. You woke up and didn't call me. I have an appointment with old man Lu. I'm going to be late. I was just saying that casually. Don't cry. We have enough grain at home for a while. The mountain is too dangerous. I don't want you to go hunting again. New Year is coming. This little bit of stuff, it's not enough for me to go with old man Lu and Lu Wanshan. With their help, you can rest assured. These are the steam buns I made. Taste them. Eat your fill before you go. After I ate, packed up and was about to leave, but saw villagers crowding the doorway. Shen Zhao, take us into the mountain too. We're all ready. I have elders above and young below. Without hunting, how can I feed them? After entering the mountain, you must stay close to me and old man Lu. Don't wander off. Know those obedience. And food is distributed according to work. Agree, and you can go. Agreed, we all abide. Heavy snow seals the mountain. The mountain path is wet, slippery, and narrow. Easy to fall. The Lu father and son, and I know the trail. We walk calmly, but we have to look after the inexperienced villagers. Our pace has slowed a lot. Narrow path. Everyone slowed down. These villagers clearly just want to split the prey. But they're all from the same village, so I can't say much. After reaching the deep mountains, everywhere white snow. Fresh snow. Animals have hidden. Finding prey is extremely hard. I raise my gun and go left. Everyone hurries to follow. Dozens of meters away, I see a small, thin deer foraging. Let's take it as the first dish. Better than coming back empty-handed. With this many deer caught, surely enough for us to eat. Gunshots startled the depths of the bushes. A herd of deer, frightened, burst out. Villagers see this and scatter to chase. Unexpectedly, the deer charge straight at them. The inexperienced crowd panics and flees instantly. The deer herd takes the chance to run. Old man Lu, what do we do now? The deer tracks are small, but they're clear in the snow. Let's split into two groups to encircle. You few go ahead. We'll go around from here. Move fast. I quickly divide everyone into two teams with the Lu father and son. One team blocks. The other team drives. Zhang Zi, Chun Zhao. Isn't your arrangement inappropriate? Just as few can't catch the deer at all. We don't have hunting rifles. If we encounter danger, who will save us? Better let old man Lu lead the team. They only want to share the meat, but don't want to put in effort. Forgot what was said before departure. If you disobey, go back where you came from. Don't hold everyone up. We didn't mean it that way. Just worry about a wasted trip. Consider the bigger picture. All right. Your task is just to drive the deer into the encirclement. You can do it without hunting rifles. The villagers dare not speak again. They watch me and the Lu father and son lead the team away. Someone in the other team proposes to move, but the notoriously cowardly Zhang Qi-san, who always hides behind, sneers and cuts him off. Where are you going? Whatever Chen Zhao says, you do. This hunt can do with or without us. Finding a place to wait. Isn't that better? I can't rest easy. Zhang Qi-san is afraid he'll lead them astray. Carrying his hunting rifle, he turns back through the snow. Zhang Qi-san didn't expect me to double back. Frozen in place, eyes blazing. Chen Zhao, didn't you go with old man Lu and the others? Why are you back? Can I come back? No more talk, move. We hadn't gone far. Several wild wolves suddenly burst from the woods, rushing straight at the isolated Zhang Qi-san. Instantly surround him, eyes red, staring intently at him. Chen Zhao, save me. My leg, Chen Zhao. Quick, save me. I don't want to die. The terrified villagers back away repeatedly. Chen Zhao, what should we do now? I shook my head. I draw my knife and cut a nearby branch. Light a flame. Instantly draws the wolves' attention away. Chen Zhao, what are you doing? I told you to save me. Are you trying to kill me? Fool. Wolves fear fire. Without driving them off, how can I save you? Do you want to become their meal? What are you gaping at? Stand up, can't you? My leg seems broken. Can't move. I give him a cold glance. I give a wink to the villagers behind me. Then I raise my gun and aim at the nearest wolf. A shot rings out. The wolf falls on the spot. The villagers quickly help Zhang Qi-san retreat to safety. I pull the trigger repeatedly. After 2 gunshots, 2 more wolves are killed. Seeing this, the wolf pack surrounds me completely. Counterattack from all sides. You come here, while the wolves' attention is on Chen Zhao. Let's steal the wolf carcasses. Hundreds of gene of meat. Enough for a good time. Tempting, sure. But since following Chen Zhao, we have meat every meal. Idiot. Why does he always make us quit while ahead? Otherwise, we won't even get these 3 wolves. The villagers are persuaded. They secretly drag the wolf carcasses. Zhang Qi-san stands at the front, a smug look on his face. They're going to leave me behind and hog the prey. I won't let go of my kill. Chen Zhao, what are you doing? Don't lead the wolves here. Go away. If you want to live, follow me. I turn and run to a distant cave. Find a place to rest. Zhang Qi-san still wants to resist the wolves, but the wolves are drawn by the bloody smell of the carcasses. They shift their target. Snarling, they draw near. The terrified villagers drop the wolf carcasses. Supporting Zhang Qi-san, they hastily chase after. Soon I lead the second team to find a cave. Gathered firewood along the way is enough for a night. I light the firewood at the cave entrance. After settling in, I sit to the side. I notice greedy stares from the shadows. The wolf pack hasn't left at all. Stay alert. Weapons ready. The wolves haven't left. A tough battle may come. You could have held off the wolves yourself, but you had to drag us along. Now we're trapped here. How we get out? My wife's at home waiting. I don't want to die here. If I hadn't brought you here, you'd be dead by now. How cold the mountain nights are. With the clothes you have on, hoping to tough it out? Dream on. The villagers know they're in the wrong. They stop complaining. They huddle together for warmth. Inside the cave, all is quiet. Until deep night, a wave of cold strikes, blows out the fire at the cave entrance. Wolves charge into the cave. Everyone jolts awake. I raise my gun and shoot. Villagers grab wooden sticks to defend. Chen Zhao's blocking them is enough. Everyone run quickly. The villagers exchange glances. They gather together. My shots kill every time. I take down 3 more wolves. The wolves are intimidated, afraid to come forward. Cunning beasts, they watch carefully. Come on, let's see if your claws are sharper, or if my gun wins. Don't stare at us. Chen Zhao killed your packmates. Nothing to do with us. If circumstances allowed, these backstabbers would have died long ago. Chen Zhao, the hunt was your idea. You have the duty to ensure our safety. Quickly find a way to get us out. When I asked you to cooperate, what were you doing? If you followed my plan to encircle from the beginning, the deer would never have encountered the wolves. You brought this on yourselves. Zhang Qi-san's face turned ashen. I raised my gun again. If you want to get back alive, do as I say. Otherwise, I can't save you either. The hunting rifle had enough bullets left for 4 more wolves. The rest would have to fend for themselves. A pack of wolves burst out. The wolves gathered. The alpha howled, ordering another assault. My eyes narrowed. I rolled with the gun toward the fire, igniting the flames before the wolves could pounce. The wolves halted. I immediately aimed and shot one in the head. The alpha died. That enraged the pack completely. They broke through the torches, charging at me like mad. Seeing this, Zhang Qi-san and the others took the chance to flee from behind the wolves. Let's not worry about Chen Zhao. He'll get torn apart by the wolves. If you want to save yourself, go ahead. Don't drag us into it. We barely escaped. No way we're going back. Chen Zhao's tough. He'll definitely make it out. Going back would just slow him down. The villagers had barely run a few hundred meters when the first squad blocked their path. What happened? Why are you in such a panic? Where's Chen Zhao? Why are there only you? Tell me where Chen Zhao is. If anything happens to Chen Zhao and you don't speak up, I'll blow your heads off. Chen Zhao's in a cave not far ahead. He's surrounded by wolves. Surrounded by wolves? How did you escape? No, They abandoned Chen Zhao and ran. We were lucky to get out. Can't you see how badly I'm hurt? We're not allowed to run when danger comes. Should we have stayed and died with Chen Zhao? I usually say nothing about your lazy ways. But knowing Chen Zhao was in danger, how could you have the nerve to abandon him? You've disappointed me deeply. I'll deal with you when we get back. Inside the cave, I was already covered in wounds. The fire had gone out. The wolves grew bolder. Just as I was at my wit's end, 2 gunshots rang out from the cave entrance. Shinjo, are you okay? Sorry, we're late. No need to apologize. Just bad luck on my part. Over there, it's those beasts again. Didn't get enough last time, huh? They dare come back. Too bad, we're out of bullets. Otherwise, they wouldn't leave here alive. You got guts. Taking on so many wolves alone. No choice. It's them or me. I'm not ready to die yet. The wolves were driven back by the torches. I quickly called Lu Wanshan to help drag the wolf carcasses. Before leaving, we lit the firewood at the cave mouth to block the wolves. The 3 of us hurried away. What about Zhang Qi-san and the others? Did you run into them? Just thinking about them makes me mad. They actually left you alone there. They were dead weight on this hunt. No need to bring them next time. There won't be a next time. The 3 returned home. I had just pushed open the door when Lu Jiaruo threw herself into my arms. Chen Zhao, how did you get so wounded? Are you okay? I told you not to push yourself. We have enough food at home. You didn't have to take such risks. What would I do if something happened to you? Sorry, I didn't expect the accident. Don't worry, I only have minor injuries. Most of the blood is from the animals. I pointed at the 2 wolf carcasses I was carrying. Lu Jiaruo's eyes went wide with shock. I dragged the wolf corpses into the yard. I pulled her back into the room. Lu Jiqing had already brought hot water and handed me a wet towel. Such a big haul. Brother-in-law, stay home for a while. Don't go out again. It's almost New Year's. Don't make sister worry. Don't worry, I won't go up the mountain for now. I'll stay and celebrate the new year with you. We'll talk about it in 10 years. Old man Lu, we really know we were wrong. We were just too scared at the time. We weren't capable enough to stay. We'd only have held Chen Zhao back. We really didn't mean it. It's all thanks to Chen Zhao that we were saved. We'll go thank him in person soon. Zhang Qi-san, are you coming to thank him with us? Thank him? No way. If it weren't for Chen Zhao, will my leg be like this? I'm not settling scores with him already. Go if you want, but leave me out. The others said nothing more. They turned and left. What are you still sitting there for? I don't have an extra bed for you to rest. Lu Wanshan, that's too much. My leg is hurt this badly. What's wrong with sitting a bit longer? If I'm such an eyesore, then take me home. Take you home? You wish. You were pretty quick on your feet when running away. Now you're playing the victim. Get lost now, or I'll make sure your other leg can't walk either. Zhang Qi-san glared at Lu Wanshan, then limped away. At the Lu household's other side, I had just finished dressing my wounds when there was a knock at the door. Lu Jiaruo opened it and saw a group of villagers standing at the entrance. Everyone, it's so late. What brings you here? Sorry to bother you, Jiaruo. We heard Chen Zhao is back. We came specifically to thank him. Would it be all right to come in? If it weren't for Chen Zhao's help, we definitely wouldn't have made it back. What we did up on the mountain was wrong. Please don't hold it against us. No need to thank us. It's late. Go home and rest. We know we let you down, but our gratitude is sincere. If you ever need anything, we'll do our best. I closed the yard door behind me. What do they mean by that? Did the danger you faced have something to do with them? It's all in the past. It's late. Let's sleep. Early on New Year's Eve, Lu Jiaruo and Lu Jiqing cleared the snow inside and outside the yard, then processed the wolf carcasses with me. Hundreds of pounds of meat hung in the kitchen. Sister, there's a vagrant at the door. Jiqing, I'll take 2 buns out. Okay, sister. Be careful. It's fine. This is our doorstep. You won't dare do anything. Lu Jiaruo walked to the door and handed over the buns. The vagrant snatched them and wolfed them down. After you finish, leave quickly. We don't have much food ourselves. Don't come back again. Sister, the buns are ready. Hurry up and come in. Suddenly, there was an urgent knock at the door. Who is it? Lu Jiqing put down the greens, wiped her hands, and strode over to pull the door open. I'll go see. Outside stood a shifty-looking stranger. His eyes leered at her, and he was rubbing his hands together. This must be my sister-in-law, right? Hello, sister-in-law. I am Chen Wen, a distant cousin of Chen Zhao's. I came to visit for the new year. Mind if I come in? Brother-in-law, your distant cousin is here. Cousin? I don't have any. Cousin, is something the matter? Oh, cousin, you say that. Can't I come see you without a reason? We're family. Spare me the talk. What do you want? Well, I heard my cousin's a great hunter, so I came to ask for some advice. I want you to take me along. Such a small favor. Cousin, you won't refuse, right? I haven't been in the mood to go up the mountain lately. Find someone else. After I became famous, these snobbish relatives made a special trip to my door. Ha ha ha, Chen Zhao. Happy New Year. Cousin, I'll go in and help. No need. Soon Lu Jiruo and Lu Jiqing came out carrying meat. I took the meat, handed it to the relatives one by one. All you uncles and aunts, Happy New Year. I was injured hunting a few days ago, so I couldn't visit you. Don't mind. Take this meat. Have a good New Year. The relatives grinned from ear to ear. They quickly took the meat. Chen Wen stood by, staring eagerly with his hand out. But he didn't get anything. Cousin Chen Zhao, you forgot about me. The uncles and aunts all got some, but what about mine? Why should I give you any? Chen Wen, you have hands and feet. If you don't hunt yourself, you still have a nerve to beg for food? You really disgrace your parents. Haven't visited in years, and the first time you come, you ask for things. As if afraid, no one knows your intentions. Ha! All you uncles and aunts, what you said is not right. I just want my cousin to take me hunting. It's not like I'm freeloading. Do you dare say you came all the way to pay New Year's visits? Just for these pieces of meat? Nonsense. We came because we care about Qin Zhao, right? Then put the meat down. Cousin, you're so capable. You certainly don't need this piece of meat from me. It's New Year's. Let me be happy to, okay? Cousin, the famine is getting worse. There have been many cases of people killing each other for food. You're supporting two women. Stockpiling more food is the right thing to do. Hunting in the mountains is the fastest way to get food. Don't team up with outsiders. Take me along. We're family. We can look out for each other. If something happens, we can protect each other. Sister-in-law, little sister, I'm doing this for your own good. Lu Jiruo and Lu Jiqing felt a bit shaken hearing this. But the decision still rested with me. Besides food, other things are also important. Do you have money? I spent all my money on food long ago. Prices outside have gone crazy. Don't be so generous giving away food anymore. You need to stock up properly. Chen Wen, are we strangers? What's wrong with family helping each other? You've been picking on us all day. What are you trying to do on New Year's? Then you call someone from your family who can contribute to come and go up the mountain with cousin Chen Zhao. The relatives instantly fell silent. Chen Wen turned his head and looked at me, waiting for me to make my choice. I thought to myself, I could sell some of the meat for money. Animal hides can be used for warmth. Extra clothes can also be sold. Thanks for the reminder. I'll consider what you said. It's getting late. Better go back early for the New Year's Eve dinner. All right, cousin. Think it over carefully. I'll come find you again tomorrow. Chen Wen left carrying meat. The other relatives also went home with their meat. I don't like Chen Wen, but he makes sense. It's too dangerous for you to go up the mountain alone. This time we were lucky to have a Lu father and son. Let him come along as an extra hand. That's right. Brother-in-law. Family is more reliable than outsiders. In the face of life and death, there's no such thing as family or outsiders. If Chen Wen had been there at the time, he would have abandoned me, just like those villagers. Rather than counting on others, it's better to rely on yourself. The wolf pelts from the last 2 days. You two deal with them as soon as possible. Make them into blankets or cloaks, for warmth. Keep the ones that are comfortable and fit well. Give me the extras. I'll take them to sell for money. Is it necessary to sell them? We won't use them this year, but we can use them next year. Silly girl. After New Year's, I'll go up the mountain again. I'll bring back more sushi. There's no need to hoard. Remember what Chen Wen said about the famine. Prepare more food and supplies. I have a feeling it will get harder. This new year is the last calm we'll have. Lu Jiruo and Lu Jiqing exchanged a glance. They nodded in agreement, preparing supplies. Early the next morning, the two had just gotten up when a knock came at the door. It turned out to be Chen Wen's whole family. Qin Zhao, Happy New Year. We're not disturbing you, are we? Thanks to the meat you gave us yesterday. Otherwise, we'd only be drinking rice soup for New Year's. We don't have much at home, just these greens. Don't look down on them. I'll cook you a good meal for lunch today. Lu Jiruo and Lu Jiqing saw this and hurriedly went after her to stop her. But Chen Wen's mother ignored them. Third aunt, don't trouble yourself, let us do it. Yes, third aunt. Guests should be served. How can we let you do the work? We're family. Why be so polite? If you feel bad, just come and help. Let Qin Zhao and Chen Wen rest. She seemed generous, but her house actually had very little stored food. How could she know that I had already sealed most of the meat in the cellar to protect it from wild animals and those with ill intentions? Giving meat to relatives last night was just a cover. In the kitchen, the three women started bustling about. Chen Wen quickly came over to me. He couldn't wait to bring up the mountain trip. Cousin, what about what we discussed yesterday? Have you thought it over? I'm all ready. I can go up the mountain anytime. I've thought it over. I think we should just forget it. What? Forget it? How can you forget it? You're not still planning to go with those villagers, are you? They're all just using you. I'm not planning to take them, and I don't plan to take you either. The mountain is full of dangers. It's fine if I go alone, but if I take you, I have to ensure your safety. If something happens to you, how would I explain to your family? Chen Wen was instantly silent. He only wanted to freeload and had no intention of taking any risks. I believe you can understand me. I turned and went into the yard. Chen Wen had to give up. Lunch was exceptionally quiet. Chen Wen's mother tried to make conversation several times, but I deftly deflected each time. Seeing she couldn't get anything out of it, after washing the dishes, she dragged Chen Wen away. Before leaving, she had Chen Wen leave a letter for me. Mom, will this method really work? Chen Zhao already shut it down. We'll know if it works later. You know the situation at home. We have to cling to Chen Zhao's coattails if we want meat to eat. I've asked around. His younger sister-in-law is a widow. The village is spreading rumors that he married 2 wives. If you get on good terms with him, not to mention his sister-in-law, even his actual wife could be yours. I understand. Mom, I'll do as you say. Chen Wen's mother dragged him straight to the village party secretary's house. She wanted to use connections to move to Taichuan village. After settling down, they would slowly win him over. You are. Secretary, hello. We are Chen Zhao's relatives. We came to ask if we could move here. Chen Zhao is alone. We should live closer, so we can look after each other. Yes, party secretary. My cousin was injured hunting a couple days ago. He needs someone to care for him. We also want to help. Please make an exception. Sorry, your household registration isn't in this village. I can't do anything about it. You know the rules. I'll say no more. Rules are rigid, but people are flexible. Please make an exception. If I set this precedent, I don't know how many others will come. If trouble blows up, how will I handle it? Party secretary, we understand. Sorry for the trouble. Happy New Year. Please take good care of Chen Zhao. Chen Wen's mother dragged him away in a hurry. As soon as they left, the village party secretary came out to find me, trying to do me a favor, and also remind me about this. I listened, a shadow passing through my eyes. This mother and son are playing a long game. Party secretary, thanks for the reminder. Happy New Year. After nodding politely, I turned and had Lu Zhiruo bring out a lot of pigskin. Please take these pigskins. Oh, it's just a small favor. I was afraid I'd done something wrong. Not at all. Thanks to you, I avoided trouble. If a similar situation arises again, please notify me in time. Don't worry, I'll tell you right away. You're busy, I'll leave you alone. The party secretary had just left with the pigskin. When I was about to close the door, I saw many vagrants eyeing the pigskin hungrily. A few more dashed out from the shadows. I immediately chased after them. Party secretary, wait. I want to talk to you about these vagrants. What's wrong? Need my help? Since the famine began, many vagrants have been wandering near the village. They have no fixed place to live. I'm worried that, given time, hunger will drive them to do crazy things. You're the first person to come talk to me about this. I wasn't wrong about you. I've already planned for the vagrants. I've reported up the chain. After New Year's, higher-ups will send educated youth to settle them. Don't worry. So that's how it is. Then I'm relieved. The party secretary left, and I went home. I started sorting the hunting spoils. Time flew, and it was the 22nd of the first lunar month. Early in the morning, I carried my hunting rifle to the Liu home. Seeing the Liu father and son huddled by the stove, I teased. Uncle Liu, Wanshan, had a good New Year, huh? Resting so long, if you don't go up the mountain, you'll forget your hunting skills. There's no time to waste. Let's set off now. You planned this, kid. I was just discussing with my dad about going up the mountain these days. Didn't expect you to show up just in time. Thanks to you, the Liu family had a particularly comfortable New Year. Even after lying around for a month, we still have surplus grain. But the famine is getting worse. They need to stock up quickly. Lying at home, anxious, every day. Might as well go up the mountain and hoard more food to prepare for emergencies. You're right. Let's go. Up the mountain. The 3 shouldered their rifles and walked side by side. Just entering the mountains, they spotted keenly many hibernating animals hidden in the snowdrifts. Lu Wanshan excitedly raised his rifle to shoot, but I stopped him at once. Don't shoot yet. These are all small prey. Since we're here, let's go for something big. Firing will disturb other hibernating beasts. But even a fly is meat, no matter how small. At a time like this, we can't let a single bit go. Don't worry. Only kids make choices. I want it all. I pulled out animal traps from my pocket. I went to the hibernating beasts and buried many traps. Let's go check other places. Maybe we'll find something else. You're really well prepared, kid. Neither my dad nor I thought this through. There are people at home waiting for me to bring back game. How can I feel at ease without preparing more? The 3 turned around. They walked deeper into the forest. Bad luck. Let's go back and catch those little hibernating ones. Some gain is better than empty hands. All right, old man Liu. As soon as the words left my mouth, a roar came from afar. The 3 turned their heads in unison. Their eyes lit up. The traps worked. Quick, go see. The 3 immediately turned back. They saw a wild boar lying in the snow, its 2 front hooves tightly caught in the traps. I raised my hunting rifle and decisively pulled the trigger. The wild boar died on the spot. The Liu father and son couldn't help but gasp. This rifle is notoriously inaccurate. Yet Chen Zhao hit headshots every time. What are you looking at me for? This big boar, I can't pull it. Come on, drag it, and let's head home. The 3 worked together to drag out the boar's carcass and re-buried the traps in the snow. They tied the boar with rope, each pulling an end, heading down the mountain. Just as they reached the foot of the mountain, they ran into other villagers coming up to hunt. Chen Zhao, Uncle Liu, you're too impressive. Hunted a boar so fast. Really enviable. Why didn't you call us when you went up? We're strong for carrying goods. Let's pull this boar. No need to trouble you. The three of us can pull it. It's no trouble. You've helped us before. It's right to lend a hand. Let's do it. Cousin, you're really something. Effortlessly caught such a big prey. If we had half your skill, we wouldn't be going hungry. What are you doing here? Chen Wen moved here to settle a few days ago. His presence is normal. Chen Zhao, take the boar back first. If you want to hunt, go up the mountain. There are many hibernating beasts. Be careful. You'll surely get something. The villagers' eyes lit up. They turned and headed up the mountain. Only Chen Wen stood still, staring at me with a cold gaze. Cousin, isn't it inappropriate to leave now? What do you want? The famine is getting worse. Meat ration tickets in the city are too expensive. We're all from the same village. Give us some meat, won't you? Dividing meat? No way. This boar was caught by our joint effort. Even if he agrees, we don't. There's no rule that finders are sharers. I don't want meat. I just want you to share resources, cousin. Teach us your marksmanship. Then we'll hunt ourselves. No need to trouble you. Chen Wen was scheming to learn skills. Then he pushed further. Oh, cousin, I only have a chopping knife. You don't mind giving me your hunting rifle, do you? He doesn't mind, but I do. The rifle belongs to our Lu family. Lent to Chen Zhao. Don't even think about it. Fine, no borrowing then. Cousin, what about the marksmanship thing? You really want to learn? Cousin, what do you mean by that? I came in good faith. You wouldn't be so stingy as to refuse, would you? Of course not. If you want to learn, I'll teach you. In that case, then we'll trouble you, cousin. Don't be polite. Let's go. Find a target to demonstrate. I'll only teach once. I picked up the gun and turned to head up the mountain. The villagers followed. Old man Lu and his son tied the boar to a tree and hurried after. Everyone reached the spot where we caught the boar. They saw a hibernating hare hidden in a tree hollow. I raised the hunting rifle, turned and smiled at Chen Wen, then pulled the trigger. Bang! The bullet pierced the hare's head with precision. The hare dropped dead on the spot. Old man Lu and his son were completely stunned. That easy? I thought it'd be harder. The villagers shot him disdainful looks. A hunting rifle is extremely hard to handle. No one but Chen Zhao can pull off a headshot. One shot to the head. Chen Wen is living in a dream. Cousin, let me borrow the rifle. Wanchan already said, the gun belongs to the Lu family. If he won't lend it, there's nothing I can do. I'm not borrowing. Just want to get some practice? I'll buy one come tomorrow. Lu Wanshan saw his arrogance and decided to mess with him. Generously waved his hand. Chen Zhao could lend him a few bullets. I'd like to see how great this cousin of yours really is. Watch closely. Chen Wen took the rifle Chen Zhao handed him. Imitating Chen Zhao, he raised and aimed. Chen Zhao stood by with arms crossed, a mocking glint in his eyes. Could he actually hit something? You and Uncle Lu couldn't do it. What makes him special? As the words faded, a gunshot rang out. The bullet flew straight into the snow. Missed completely. Ha ha ha. Chen Wen, you can't shoot for shit. Weren't you just talking big? Ha ha. Silence for a moment. Lu Wanshan was the first to burst out laughing. The villagers joined in the mockery. I thought you were a sharpshooter, but that's all you've got? If you can't shoot, stop showing off. Give the gun back to Chen Zhao. All of you shut the hell up. If you're so good, you try. Chen Wen refused to admit defeat. He raised the rifle again. This time I got this. I'll definitely hit it. Chen Wen aimed at the dead hare, but didn't fire, just waited. Stalling. Maybe a blind bird will fly into your sights and take the bullet for you. Chen Wen was furious. He yanked the trigger. Bang! The bullet flew even wider, shot up into the sky. Chen Wen, you shooting birds or thin air? What right do you have to laugh at me? You try hitting something. We know our own level. We're not stupid enough to challenge it. Chen Zhao, if you suck, go practice more. If you're not good enough, don't waste the gun. Give it back. Lu Wanshan reached out to Chen Wen to take back the rifle. I stood aside watching coldly. The price I paid for this marksmanship. Chen Wen will never understand in this lifetime. Let me try again. Lu Wanshan didn't waste words. He stepped forward to snatch the gun. I took the chance to walk over to the village party secretary, motioned for him to talk in a corner. The village party secretary sighed and followed. Secretary, I have something to ask you. Let's not talk about that. Chen Zhao, I know you want to ask about Chen Wen settling down. I really couldn't do anything about it. He got so many relatives to plead for him, plus folks from Chun family village. A crowd surrounded me. I simply couldn't turn him down. I understand. What I want to know is his real motive. Could it still be the famine? Our village is doing the best. Others wanted to come before, but I rejected them all. He just has too many relatives. I had no choice. Since Chen Wen wants to scheme against me, then I'll play along with Chen Wen. I returned to the group, watched Chen Wen, who still wanted to fire, and kindly advised him. Stop trying. Even if you do, it's just wasting bullets. Shut up. I can definitely do it. Since so many of us are here, let's not waste a trip. How about we go into the mountains and hunt a bear? Chen Zhao, Lu Wanshan never imagined that I would voluntarily lead the villagers into the mountains. The memory of being abandoned by them last time was still fresh. But the villagers instantly got excited. You're taking us up the mountain to hunt a bear? Really? Of course it's true. Mutual help is only right. But I'll say this first. The mountains are dangerous. I can't protect everyone. If we run into danger, you're on your own. If you die, don't blame me. Everyone hesitated, but Chen Wen didn't notice a thing. Instead, he nodded and agreed. I'll go with you. Think it through. With so many witnesses here, you can't back out. Don't worry, I won't back out. Chen Wen, think it over. Hunting in the mountains isn't that simple. It's your first time going. Better go back and prepare. Nothing to think about. If my cousin can make it back safely, so can I. Chen Wen's blind confidence eased some villagers' worries. One after another, they raised their hands to sign up. I'm in. Me too. No time like the present. Let's go now. Dad, should we go with them, or haul the boar back first? Let's go along. In case something happens, we can watch each other's backs with Chun Zhao. As soon as they entered the deep mountains, bear tracks on the ground caught everyone's attention. I crouched down, measured the size of the prints, determined the route, and continued leading the way. I'd already given the rifle back to Chen Wen, but he kept staring at my hands suspiciously, obviously thinking I'd tampered with the gun, which was why he'd missed earlier. Just then, a brown bear appeared in the snow not far off. Find cover, quick. I was about to pull the trigger when Chen Wen suddenly rushed forward and snatched the rifle from my hand. What are you doing? Chen Wen, what the hell is wrong with you? The bear's right there. Give the gun back to Chen Zhao. Chen Wen, what are you doing? Come back. Chen Wen's move terrified the villagers. Everyone scrambled backward, shouting warnings. The just-woken brown bear was smaller in size, but ravenous with madness. Once it locked on a prey, it wouldn't stop. Nothing we could stand against. You bunch of idiots. Chen Zhao messed with the gun. That's why I couldn't hit. This is my real skill. As Chen Wen finished his words, he yanked the trigger. The bear, startled, roared in fury. Chen Wen missed again. Why can't I hit? You tampered with the gun. Everyone saw. I had no time to mess with it. If you suck, practice more. Stop blaming others. Give me the gun. No, it must be because the distance is too far. Just watch. Chen Wen raised the gun, carefully approached the bear. The brown bear was furiously attacking trees, searching the snow for the source of the sound. The village party secretary wanted to call him back, but a villager covered his mouth. Chen Wen fired again from 5 meters away. Still missed. The brown bear locked onto its target. Roaring, it lunged at him. Chen Zhao, save him now. Chen Zhao, are you blind? Save me quick. That's a hell of a way to ask for help. Chen Zhao, don't save him. Let him fend for himself. Chen Zhao, save me. I'm your cousin. Can you live with yourself? Spare me the moral blackmail. Who do you think you are? I took out the traps and the hair. I told the villagers what to do. Place the traps around the bear. Chop up the hair to distract it. I'll handle the rest. Why should I be the bait? If I die, can you take the blame? I said it before we went up. It was dangerous, but you insisted. If you die, you had it coming. You did that on purpose. I want half of this bear. You didn't lift a finger, and you want half? Dream on. If I hadn't been the bait, you wouldn't have been able to set the traps. The traps did the most work. I earned it. You just failed at showing off. If it weren't for Chen Zhao, you'd be dead already. Chen Zhao, how should we split it? We'll follow your lead. We'll divide it back in the village. All this noise might attract more beasts. Let's move. You guys drag the bear back. I'll take the Lu father and son to get the boar. On the way, Lu Wanshan suggested not giving any meat to Chen Wen. Chen Wen is trouble. Don't give him any. Let him back off on his own. He participated. If we don't give him any, people will talk. Just give him less. We need to drive him out. But it can't be us who says so. The villagers headed back with the bear first. Chen Wen tried to start dividing the meat, but was stopped. They already have a boar. This bear is ours to split. We can get bigger portions. No, we have to wait for Chen Zhao and the others to return. Can't ruin future opportunities. The famine is so bad. This meat will last us several days. Secretary, say something. Do we really have to include Chen Zhao? I didn't do any work. I shouldn't be the one deciding. Wait for Chen Zhao to come and we'll talk it over together. Chen Wen, don't cause trouble. Wait until Chun Zhao gets here. Your household registration isn't here. You have no say in village matters. I led the Lu father and son, dragging the boar along. The villagers immediately gathered around to ask about dividing the meat. Chen Zhao, how are we splitting the bear? We'll do whatever you say. The meat would be split equally. The villagers looked pleased. I added that I would take the bearskin. Everyone agreed. Only Chen Wen jumped up to oppose. I don't agree. I want the bearskin too. You already have the boar. Let me have it. What business is it of yours? Who asked for your opinion? Get lost. He's not from this village. He's not entitled to any meat. And just now he was pushing us to split the bear in secret. Disgusting. The villagers set about butchering the bear. No one paid any attention to Chen Wen's curses. I told the Lu father and son to handle the boar. The villagers voluntarily handed over 2 pieces of meat. Told them to take it for now. The villagers lined up to receive their shares. Chen Wen stood by, cursing and complaining. In the end, everyone got meat. Except him. Where's my meat? There's some scraps left. Take it or leave it. You're not from the village. You're not entitled to a share. You're trying to brush me off with this? Even if I didn't do much, I still worked hard. Save your breath. Cause any more trouble, and we won't go easy on you. The villagers left with their meat. I finished processing the bearskin. I picked up my share and turned to leave too. Only Chen Wen and the village secretary remained in the clearing. Chen Wen couldn't accept it. He begged the village secretary to intervene. They're being so unreasonable. Aren't you going to do something? You brought this on yourself by acting so high and mighty. This is all your own doing. And I'm not giving you any of my share. Chen Zhao, just you wait. This isn't over. Your property and your 2 wives. I won't let any of it go. Why is there only 20 or 30 gene today? You went up the mountain with the Lu father and son. Shouldn't be this little. This is the bear meat shared with the villagers. The boar will be sent over after it's divided at the Lius. Don't worry, there's plenty of meat. That's good to hear. Take it easy at home for a while. Go up the mountain again after spring. Lu Jiqing followed closely, holding the bearskin. Her eyes were red. Jiqing, why aren't you saying anything? Did something happen? We're family. Don't keep it to yourself. I'm Fine. Brother-in-law, you're overthinking. Your eyes are all red, and you say nothing's wrong? Sure, well, what's going on? After you left, Chen Wen came to the house and threatened Jiqing to go with him. Otherwise, he'd kick us out of the village. The village secretary was with him. We were terrified, afraid we'd have nowhere to go. Looks like I need to teach Chen Wen a lesson. Don't be scared. He doesn't have that kind of power. He angered everyone up on the mountain. The villagers won't let him stay. I have something I need you to do. Just say it. We'll do our best. We have more meat stored at home than we can eat. Take it to the market and trade for useful things. And while you're at it, bring back the wolf cub we sent away. From now on, he'll protect you. Good wolves understand people. He definitely hasn't forgotten us. The 2 women busied themselves inventorying the meat. Suddenly, urgent knocking came from outside. The village secretary's voice sounded. Is Chen Zhao home? Open up. I need to talk something over. Huh? Jiruo, is Chen Zhao there? I'm here about Chen Wen's housing. Chen Wen's housing? Why come to us? Secretary, you're not thinking of putting him up in my house, are you? 3 of us can barely fit in this house. I can't help. Find someone else. Chen Zhao, he's your cousin. All alone with no one else. Help him out. Once his household registration and house are sorted, he'll move. I owe you one. He's not fit to stay in Qinjia village. If he doesn't leave, the village will be in chaos. What gives you the right to say that? He's barely been here and already caused a big fuss. Which villager welcomes him? I'll go wherever I damn well please. Nobody's going to chase me out. Before Chen Wen could finish, Lu Jiqing threw a basin of cold water on him. You dare throw water on me? A good dog doesn't block the way. Get lost now. Or, I got plenty more cold water. What are you pulling me for? I'm going to stay at their place. Freezing cold. I'll freeze to death, and no one will even bury me. My mother already got into your bed, and you can't even handle this little thing? The 3 of us heard that. We exchanged looks and burst out laughing. I was so scared just now. Thought she was going to hit me. Jiqing, nicely done. I'm here. I'll protect you. If he dares to pull anything, I'll chop off his arm. When I'm not home in the future, you don't have to hold back either. I understand. I'll protect myself and my sister. Chen Wen followed the village party secretary home. Chen Wen curled up by the fire. Don't provoke Chen Zhao anymore. Now that you know where to stay, figure something out quick. Either go to some other relative's place, or stay here with me. Your choice. 2 days later, I carried meat to the Lu family, looking for help from the father and son. Uncle Lu, hope I'm not bothering you. I wanted to ask you for a favor. You came by and brought stuff. You're too polite. We're all family. No need for formalities. What's the favor? We got a lot of meat stored at home. I'm thinking of taking it to sell in the city. No connections, afraid of getting ripped off. Can you take Zhiruo and Jiqing into town? You came to the right people. We were just planning a trip to the city. Tomorrow I'll hitch up the cart and pick you up. I'm not going. You all go ahead. I'm going up the mountain. Again? No need to push yourself this hard. The famine's bad. I need to prepare early. I'm used to planning ahead. I'll go up the mountain with you. Good. Tomorrow Uncle Lu will take Zhiruo and the others to town for duty. You and I will hunt. Be careful up there. Chen Wen might pull something behind your back. If he stays put, fine. If he tries anything, I won't go easy on him. After I got home, the two women and I prepared the meat overnight. I told them to buy 2 hunting rifles and enough ammo in town, and pick up the wolf cub while they're at it. At first light the next day, old man Lu came knocking. I loaded 3 big sacks on a cart. The Lu sisters took the cart into town. Lu Wanshan and I carried our hunting rifles up the mountain. Someone watched it all in silence. Chen Wen was woken up at a distant relative's house. When he heard I'd gone up the mountain, and the 2 women had gone to town, his eyes lit up. Are you sure you saw right? Absolutely sure. Such a good chance. Did you see what they took? 3 heavy hemp sacks. Too foggy. Couldn't see what was inside. It has to be meat. They're going to town to sell it for cash. Let's ambush them on the road. Take the money and the women. You're the best, cousin. Keep it quiet. Don't let anyone find out. I'll go notify the others. Up on the mountain, Lu Wanshan and I had walked 2 hours. No sign of anything. Normally by now, the hibernating animals should be out. Could someone have beaten us to it? Maybe we really are too late. No sooner had he said that than a gunshot rang out. Birds scattered from the forest in alarm. Who fired? We ran toward the direction of the shot. Soon we saw villagers running frantically. Chinzhao, Wanshan, what are you doing here? Our game was all snatched by someone. What happened? What was that gunshot about? We caught a deer and some rabbits. Then a group with hunting rifles robbed us. They threatened us with their guns. The shot was a warning. Said if we didn't leave, they'd shoot us. Do you know where those people came from? No idea. Never seen them up here before. They're brutal. No wonder we haven't seen any prey along the way. They beat us to it. Chinzhao, help us get our game back. We'll split what we recover half and half. No, you know they have guns. You're afraid of danger. But why wouldn't Chinzhao be? Sorry, we didn't think it through. The villagers looked down in shame. They apologized to Chinzhao and started to leave, but Chinzhao stopped them. Wait. Do you remember where you ran into them? Take me there. Chinzhao, what are you? Now we've got competition. Game will be much scarcer. That's bad for us. Know your enemy, and you'll win every battle. I need to find out who they are and how strong they are. We'll go with you. Following the villagers, the group moved through the woods. Occasional gunfire came from the forest. Haven't seen Chen Wen in 2 days. Did he leave, or is he still at the secretary's house? Hearing Chen Wen's name made a bad feeling creep into my heart. Almost there, just ahead. Not far off, a few strangers with hunting rifles stood in the snow. Behind them was a pile of game as big as a hill. This is enough. Let's call it a day. Go a bit deeper. Maybe we'll find more. Lu Wanshan and I hid behind a tree to watch. Their aim is terrible. Worse than mine. Hunting rifles are inaccurate anyway. This is already decent. Not for me. The strangers dragged the game away. I wanted to follow, but Lu Wanshan and the villagers stopped me. It's too dangerous. Don't go. These guys are too brutal. Don't just walk into their trap, looking for death. Just then, a villager came running, looking ragged. Get down the mountain. Uncle Lu. The Lu sisters got into a fight with Chen Wen. Lu Wanshan, the villagers, and I immediately rushed down. At the village entrance, old man Lu held a hunting rifle, shielding Lu Zhiruo and Lu Jiqing behind him. Chen Wen and his men pressed forward step by step. Chen Wen, get the hell out of here, or I won't be polite. Go ahead and shoot if you got the guts. I'm not after you. Get that cart out of here now. Mind your own business. Sister, what do we do? Don't be afraid. Chinzhao will come. We can help ourselves too. He actually dared to fire. I told you, the old man is nothing to be afraid of. Uncle Louie, Chen Zhao entrusted me to look after you. Nobody's going to mess around. Anyone else want to take a bullet? After the shot, Chen Kai's face went white. Seeing blood on Chen Wen's shoulder, he urged him to leave quickly, but Chen Wen was furious. He forced his men to charge forward. Cousin, they have guns. We can't beat them. Let's go first. Go where? Grab your weapons. Charge. Old man, Lu has a gun. We don't dare. If you got guts, go yourself. What's the point of making others do it? The village party secretary arrived late. When he saw Chen Wen injured, his face changed drastically. Can't we settle this with words? What are you people doing? Secretary, you came just in time. You tried to rob them on the road, money and women. I was defending myself. If he stays in the village, Xinjia village will be ruined sooner or later. You old fool, that's bull. I came to help. He shot me with a gun. Either pay me compensation or give me meat. Shut up. You're at fault here too. Old man Lu, he took a bullet. Let's call it even. I can let it go. But can Chun Zhao? Secretary, I warned you before. How do we settle this? How do you want to settle it? My way. I walked past the village party secretary, grabbed Chen Wen by the collar, and punched him right where it hurt. Lu Wanshan rolled up his sleeves, blocked Chen Kai and the others from moving forward. You want a beating too? Chen Kai and the others quickly shook their heads. The villagers arrived, returned to the village party secretary's side. The secretary hurriedly drove Chen Wen away. If he stays, there'll be big trouble. We went up the mountain and saw a group of unfamiliar hunters. We can't afford to offend Chun Zhao right now. What do you mean? We just went up the mountain, found a bunch of new hunters up there. The villagers told the secretary about the strangers on the mountain, reporting to the village party secretary. Urged him to think of the bigger picture. Couldn't afford to offend me. Those guys shoot, as well as Uncle Lu and Wan Shan. We'll need Chen Zhao's help going forward. Don't ruin the peace over outsiders. I've handled it. Now it's your turn. Feeling the threat and the villagers' pressure, the secretary finally made up his mind. Chen Wen disrupted peace in the village. I've decided to banish him from Qinjia village. His household registration will never be accepted. Is everyone satisfied? Minor matters. Secretary, you decide. I'm taking my wife home. The villagers stopped me, carried Chen Wen, and threw him out of the village. Invited me to discuss the mountain situation. Everyone gathered at the village square. Villagers proposed forming a hunting team, led by me, Old Man Lu, and Lu Wanshan. Now that we have competition, we want to set up a hunting group. We'll absolutely follow your orders. Sorry, but I don't want to be involved. Ask Uncle Lu and Wanshan. We have no objections. We admit we were wrong. We'll follow your lead on the split. Just join us. Chen Wen must never set foot in this village again. The hunting team will take all your orders. I'm not joining. And I don't care. Chen Wen, think it over. Old Man Lu tried to persuade. For the sake of social harmony, I agreed. I turned to ask the two women for their opinion. What do you two think? We have no objections. You decide. I agreed to form the hunting team, but I laid out 3 conditions. The secretary nodded. Go ahead. First, the village pays for each man to get a hunting rifle. Under my unified management and distribution, 1 for each person. Hunting rifles are lethal. I can't take that responsibility. Can we use something else instead? We trust Chen Zhao. If funds are short, we'll chip in. Let him keep the rifles. Don't worry. The secretary nodded in agreement. Second, I pick the mountain team, and I decide how the game is divided. If you follow me, at least you won't starve. You won't deliberately leave us off the mountain. Just because of the earlier conflict, will you? No. Rotating teams is more efficient. I don't need to get revenge that way. Third, everyone must do as I say. Cause any trouble, and you're out of the team. All 3 conditions were accepted. I told the villagers to notify the others to prepare their rifles. Then, I left with Lu Jiruo, Lu Jiqing, and a Lu father and son. Since we already have rifles, we won't join in. You folks get ready properly. After we left, the secretary's head ached. He complained the villagers were too impatient. One villager suggested not everyone needed a rifle. Just buy a few, that's enough. You gather the money. I'll handle the guns. Maybe ask Uncle Lu for help. They have connections, forget it. We were the ones who went too far before. We'll figure out ourselves. This job is a thankless task. What if something goes wrong? Our group returned home. Lu Wanshan didn't understand. Why did you make me take this thankless job? Given the situation, Chen Zhao couldn't refuse either. Just string them along for now. Make sure they don't starve. That's enough. Take them out to make a show of it. The 3 of us will hunt privately on the mountain. I took the new hunting rifle Lu Jiruo handed me. This gun is more stable. Guarantees sniper accuracy within 10 meters. Rest for the next couple of days. We'll head up together when they've got their rifles ready. Watch out for Chen Wen. He won't let this go. Don't worry. If he dares come, I won't go easy. Saw the Lu father and son out. The 3 of us went inside. Lu Jiruo pulled the meat money from her inner pocket. After deducting the cost of the hunting rifle, there's 60 yuan total. This is the money from selling the meat, except for the rifle. It's all here. Didn't you two buy anything you liked? Nothing caught our eye. Right now, money is more useful than useless trinkets. I stuffed the money back into Lu Jiruo's hand. Told the sisters to keep it safe. Buy whatever you want. Don't worry about saving. You handle the home. I handle the outside. The money goes to you. I trust you. If it runs out, just tell me. I took out a new hunting rifle and handed it to Lu Jiruo. Told them to use it directly if they encounter danger. We don't know how to use it. If it goes off by accident, that'd be bad. I'll teach you. It's simple. We'll learn properly. Lu Jiruo mentioned. The wolf pup has been raising hell in the town. I took out an iron chain. Decided to tie it up in the yard for now. Take it up the mountain to hunt later. I'd barely stepped outside when Lu Jiqing suggested moving to town. She didn't want me taking any more risks. Lu Jiruo felt the same way, but didn't know how to bring it up. I'll talk to brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, let's leave Chinjia village. We have savings and stored grain, enough to get by in town. Don't risk it anymore. There's famine everywhere. Staying here at least guarantees food and warmth. Where do we find food if we leave? I'll keep myself safe. Don't worry. Lu Jiqing and Lu Jiruo were convinced. They said no more. Elsewhere, Chen Kai returned home, pushed open the door, and was shocked to see Chen Wen leaning against the headboard, blood still seeping from his shoulder. Alcohol and gauze sat beside his hand. Cousin, weren't you kicked out of the village? Are you okay? How did you get in here? Why didn't you hold me back there? What are you standing around for? Get over here and treat my wound. I'm in agony. I don't know how. Go find someone else to help. Look at the state I'm in. And you're telling me to find someone else? Get over here and help me now. A gunshot wound isn't trivial. If you wait too long, you'll lose the use of your arm. Go to the hospital. Ever since you came to Chinjia village, how much trouble have you caused? Because of you, we almost lost our hunting rights. Only by sticking with Chen Zhao can we survive. You need to leave. Now. I can take you hunting. What's there to fear? A bunch of strangers with rifles showed up on the mountain. Strong ones, too. If we two go up there, we're just asking to die. Chen Kai only realized his slip after speaking. Afraid Chen Wen would seek out the strangers to cooperate. He quickly stuffed the alcohol and gauze into Chen Wen's arms. Shove him out the door. Stop blabbering and get out. Don't come looking for me again. Spineless piece of trash. You'll remember this, old man. Chen Wen scavenged all the food from Chen Kai's house and headed toward the mountains. He planned to find the stranger hunters to join forces against Chen Zhao. Chen Kai thought it over and decided to warn me. Chen Kai came to my house. He knocked on the courtyard gate. At that moment, I was eating with the two women. Cousin Chen Zhao. It's me, Chen Kai. I've got something important to tell you. I just saw Chen Wen at my place. When I chased him out, I accidentally let slip about the strange hunters on the mountain. He'll probably try to team up with them. I'm here to give you a heads up. Is what Chen Kai said true? Could this be one of Chen Wen's schemes? Not likely. Chen Kai knows what's good for him. We need to be careful from now on. For the next few days after meals, we'll go up the mountain together to practice shooting. Remember, if anyone bullies you, just shoot. If there's trouble, I'll take the blame. When I'm not around, you have to protect yourselves. Over the next 2 days, I took Lu Jiruo and Lu Jiqing to the back mountain for target practice. They weren't naturals, but they could shoot calmly when needed. That day, the three of us finished practice and came down the mountain. We saw a crowd of villagers gathered in front of our house. I'll handle them. You two slip in through the back door. We bought hunting rifles like you said, but we didn't have enough money, so only 7. We'll take turns using them. That should be enough, right? No problem. Go home and rest. We'll head up together at dawn tomorrow. You few, carry the rifles into the house. The next day, just after sunrise, the 7 chosen villagers and the Lu father and son had already gathered outside the yard. I opened the door and had them come in to get the rifles. Everything good? I took them up the mountain. First, to scout the situation. Second, to practice shooting. Whether we bag any game didn't matter. Everyone walked along the snowy edge of the mountain for an hour. No luck. Chen Zhao bent down to look and spotted lots of shell casings and rope marks in the snow. He understood immediately. The animals on the outskirts had already been cleaned out by those strange hunters. No need to search around here. There's nothing left. We're heading straight into the deep woods. Do we have to go? The deep forest is too dangerous. What if we run into those strange hunters? We're no match for them. Either follow me into the deep woods, or turn back right now. Your choice. I'm not forcing anyone. The villagers' homes were already out of food. They had no choice but to steel themselves and follow deeper. Just a few hundred meters in, they spotted a wild hare. The villagers raised their rifles. The hare got spooked and bolted. They missed. Everyone started complaining about how hard the rifles were used. The aim's bad. You said earlier we'd split the game evenly. So why change your mind now? One hare split 10 ways won't even fill a tooth gap. We split big game equally. Whoever bags a hare gets to keep it. Lu Wanshan didn't wait for the villagers to argue. One shot, right through the head. He tied the hare at his waist and moved on. You can't do this. We came here to fill our stomachs. Big prey will be shared equally. Small stuff goes to whoever gets it. You all take the first shot next time. The villagers begged me to teach them how to shoot. I said shooting is all about feel. I could only demonstrate and let them figure out themselves. After that, we encountered prey twice more. Both times, I and the Lu father and son took them down. The villagers burned through their bullets and got nothing. Furious, they tried to grab the game. You knew we can't use these guns, and you humiliated us on purpose. You're just pissed because you didn't get anything. Flustered and angry, huh? Would you share the hare if you were me? If you got a problem, get lost now. We have no food left at home. If we don't bring something back today, we'll starve. Then team up and catch hares with your hands. Don't waste time. We need to get down before dark. Left with no choice, the villagers, whenever they saw a hare, swarmed it to catch it by hand. The sky grew dim. Everyone carried their game down the mountain. The village party secretary was already waiting at the entrance. He hurried over to ask about the catch. How was the hunt today? Didn't run into any big game. Just this much. Chen Zhao and Uncle Lu's group all came back loaded. The villagers complained to the party secretary. I didn't split the game equally as agreed. The party secretary thought I had a point. He said a few words of comfort and sent the villagers home. Chen Zhao said small game. Goes to whoever catches it. We worked half the day and got nothing. You have to stand up for us. One hare split 10 ways isn't enough. Chen Zhao did nothing wrong. Everyone go home and rest. Early the next morning, shouts rang out in the village. The meat from the villagers' homes had been stolen. Everyone guessed it was wolves. I was woken by the noise. I noticed blood stains around the little wolf's mouth in the yard. There was fur stuck between his teeth. I was sure he was the thief. Come clean. Was it you who stole the villagers' meat? Lu Zhuo and Lu Jiqing came out of the house. Lu Jiqing checked and found our meat was untouched. Lu Zhuo pleaded to let the little wolf off this time. Brother-in-law, our meat is fine. Let him off this once. No one will suspect him. Just keep a closer eye on him from now on. This is the last time. From now on, you'd better watch him tight. No sooner had they tied up the little wolf than a villager knocked on the door asking for help. He said a wild animal had eaten their food. They wanted to go hunt as soon as possible. A beast ate our food. Please ask Chen Zhao to come with us up the mountain. Otherwise, we'll go hungry tonight. I came out with my hunting rifle. I decided to bring the little wolf up the mountain. Might as well train his hunting instincts. Today's catch, no matter how much, will be split evenly. Everyone grab a rifle and let's go. Thank you so much, Chen Zhao. I came out with my hunting rifle. I decided to bring the little wolf up the mountain. Might as well train his hunting instincts. I called the Lu father and son. As soon as we entered the mountain, the little wolf struggled fiercely. Go on, lead the way. How much meat we eat tonight is up to you. I let go of the little wolf. He dashed into the snow, running wild, howling every now and then. The villagers worried he'd attract other beasts, but I said I wasn't afraid. If he can lure them in, so be it. I led the group to follow. Call the little wolf back. He's making too much noise. It'll attract wild animals. We came here to hunt. What's there to fear? Follow me. Soon the little wolf came back, carrying a hare in his mouth. He docilely dropped it at my feet. The villagers all praised how intelligent he was. Is this wolf for sale? Chen Zhao, name your price. Not for sale. If you want one, you could try your luck up the mountain. The little wolf kept leading away. Within an hour, everyone had made a good haul. The villagers suggested heading back, but I wanted to go deeper into the forest. Lu Wanshan and Old Man Lu both agreed. Big tiger, let's run. He just ate. Maybe we can slip away carefully. Be confident. One shot to the head and he's done. Suddenly a gunshot rang out. One villager accidentally fired his rifle. The tiger instantly went on alert. Who fired the gun? Control your own hands. I accidentally touched it. The tiger is enraged. It charges toward the crowd. The wolf cub leaps at it first, biting the tiger's forearm. But the tiger catches its tail and yanks it off. I shoot the tiger's hind leg. Then I fire again, hitting its flank. Wolf cub dodge. The others open fire. The tiger makes a dying counterattack. The wolf cub nimbly jumps away. I fire 2 shots in quick succession. But the villagers behind me are in chaos. They scatter, rifles in hand. Stop. Stand still. The more you panic, the more likely accidents happen. Chen Zhao, are you crazy? Run. The tiger stops attacking us 3. It turns and pounces on the fleeing villagers. Help! Several villagers collapse in terror. I take a deep breath. Aim at the tiger's head. Pull the trigger. The bullet pierces the tiger's head, but doesn't kill it. The tiger lunges at the villager, Lu Wanshan. I grab the terrified man and pull him away. Chen Zhao, I'm here to help. Old Man Lu drops to one knee and fires. The bullet enters the tiger's belly. I immediately take aim. The bullet shoots through the tiger's eye socket. The tiger crashes to the ground. Chen Zhao, you're incredible. The crisis is over. The villagers lower their heads in shame. I told you before. Follow my orders. This kind of thing must not happen again. Sorry, we panicked too much. We'll be careful next time. I call everyone to head down the mountain. The wolf cub wags its bleeding tail and comes over for praise. You did a great deed. I'll make you something tasty when we get back. This little one is really smart. Next time you go up the mountain alone, I'll lend him to you. Never mind. I'm afraid he'll steal my game. I suddenly remember the wolf cub stealing meat last night. Suspicion rises in my heart. Meanwhile, at the home of village party secretary Chen Jiakong, Ma Chanhua is massaging his back. Jiakong, you have to help Xiaowen settle in Qinjia village. In this famine year, the two of us, mother and son, can't survive without this. He incurred public anger. I can't decide alone. Don't brush me off. I've always granted every request you've made. You can't go back on your word. Now Chenjiao village relies on Chen Zhao. Anger him, and no one will have a good time. I'll handle it as soon as possible. Just wait a bit longer. Then hurry up. He's recovering from injuries alone out there. It's freezing cold. You need to bring him back quickly. Then tell me, where is he now? He found a place to rest. Just take care of the village matters. Urgent knocking comes from outside the door. Villagers are excited. They announce that I have returned from the hunt. Xun Jiakong hurriedly gets up. He refuses Ma Chuanhua's request to go together. The two break into an argument. You're coming with me. What will the villagers think? What's done is done. Are you still afraid of people knowing? Xun Jiakong ignores her. He leaves straight away. Xun Jiakong arrives at the village square. He sees the tiger laid out in the middle. Villagers gather around, murmuring in discussion. Xun Zhao is amazing. Having him is a blessing for our village. But he's too stingy. If only we could get more meat. You didn't even help, and you're greedy? Be careful, Chen Zhao doesn't give you any. Xun Jiakong excitedly grabs my hand. But his eyes keep falling on the tiger carcass. Xun Zhao, you've worked hard. If the hunting team needs anything, I'll definitely provide it. You're welcome. I'll start dividing the meat. I'm keeping the tiger skin and the tiger penis. No objections, right? No objections. We just want some meat. I take the knife Lu Wanshan hands me. I start skinning the tiger. Father and son Lu help divide the meat. Each villager who went hunting gets 10 jin. Those who didn't go can only watch enviously. After working for over an hour, the villagers who didn't go pull out money and beg me to sell some cheaply. We'll buy the extra meat at your price. For the sake of being fellow villagers, give us a discount. Can you? But now the meat price is going up. Can you accept that? We can accept. We trust you. You won't cheat us. Xinjiao, give me some too. I take the money handed over by the villagers and Chen Jiakong. I distribute meat to them by household. Thanks. The villagers thank me and leave. Uncle Lu, let's split the remaining meat. We'll sell the rest in the city. I'll split the money with you half and half. You keep the money. You basically took down this tiger yourself. We're satisfied just getting some meat. Why sell it? In a famine year, it's better to hoard it for ourselves. It's precisely because of the famine that we need to trade for money to buy rice, flour, and cooking oil. We can also find a restaurant for long-term cooperation. We can't just eat meat all the time. Makes sense. We'll come find you tomorrow morning. We'll go to town together. The two carry the meat and head home. It would be easier to just sell it to the villagers. Why go all the way to town? In town, meat costs 3 or 4 yuan per jin. In the village, at most 120. Selling at a high or low price. You can't please everyone. I don't want to lose out. You sure have thought it through. Those villagers really can never be satisfied. Sai. Wanshan, you've worked hard. Wait a bit, dinner will be ready soon. I've thought it over. Later, I'll go to town and find a big restaurant to cooperate with. Brother-in-law, you make the call. We'll do whatever you say. Xinjiao, you sure are lucky. When will I have a good wife like that? Don't you have your dad? He doesn't let me have say. Come to town with me tomorrow. I'll buy you all some things. We're not going. We need to watch the wolf cub. So he doesn't cause any more trouble. All right, then I'll buy you some clothes and shoes. No need, we have clothes. I earn money so you can live well. Let me decide this. Lu Wanshan finishes dinner and hastily takes his leave. One morning, I ride into town on a flatbed cart with father and son Lu. We move slowly through the thick fog. 5 li out of the village. Both sides of the road are crowded with ragged refugees, huddling together. Nothing but skin and bones. Please have mercy, give us some food. My son hasn't had a full meal in 3 or 4 days. Father and son Lu are unmoved. After exchanging a look with me, I signal old man Lu to keep going. The refugees follow for a long way, but ultimately have to give up. I didn't expect things to be so dire out here. In a city, there are 10 times as many refugees. The famine is much crueler than you imagine. The authorities have no relief policies. The famine is too severe. Policies won't last long. Either save them all the way, or don't save them at all. Along the road, we encounter refugees again and again. Some beg, some try to grab food. Thanks to the hunting rifles, we prevented them from succeeding. The cart enters the city. Most shops are closed. The streets are full of refugees. They rush at anyone, begging or asking for work. Give us some food, please. I could do anything. Just a bowl of rice. I turned and asked Old Man Lu. Old Man Lu admitted he didn't know any restaurants. So I picked a restaurant that was open and went in. Boss, want to buy some meat? Just hunted in the mountains yesterday. Guaranteed fresh. We're a restaurant, not a market. Haven't had customers in days. No use buying meat. If you want to eat, you're welcome. If you're selling, move along. The three of us were turned away from several restaurants. None had any diners. They refused, saying they had no money for meat. Chen Zhao, the market's so bad today. Can we still sell anything? A few days ago, people were still buying. Why is it so dead today? I looked at the drifters, thoughtful. I guess the drifters were causing chaos, forcing shops to close. I decided to try a big restaurant. Manager Ma, where's my food? Taking so long to serve? I'm starving to death. Right away, the kitchen is preparing it. Just a moment. Don't just stand there. Hurry to the kitchen and push the orders. Manager Ma, there's not much meat left in the kitchen, and more guests keep coming. Maybe we should turn them away. Turn away business that walks in? No way. Find a way to get meat, quick. My business is going to boom. I took it all in. I walked over to Manager Ma. The Lu father and son followed close behind. If you're not here to eat, go beg somewhere else. Don't interfere with my business. Boss, you misunderstand. I heard you're short on meat. Coincidentally, I'm a meat seller. Come out with me and take a look. You have meat? I'm a hunter. Went up the mountain yesterday and killed a tiger. Plenty of fresh tiger meat left. Thought I'd sell it. Also want to discuss a long-term partnership. Manager Ma was both surprised and delighted. He followed me outside. Old man Lu lifted the cloth on the cart, revealing the tiger meat. It's indeed fresh. I'll take this meat. Name your price. We can negotiate. I want to supply you long-term. Guaranteed to deliver fresh meat every day. You won't have to search for meat anymore. In these famine years, hunters rely on luck. You can guarantee meat every day. I trust my own skill. I won't let myself starve. Today I'll give you 100 gene first. Enough for 2 days. The day after tomorrow, same time, I'll bring fresh. If you're satisfied, we'll sign a long-term deal. Manager Ma thought for a moment, made up his mind, nodded in agreement, shouted to the staff to come carry the meat. Fine, I'll trust you this once. I won't shortchange you on the price. Whether this restaurant survives is up to you. Why there, Kume? Don't worry, I won't let you down. The employees hurried out, carried the 100 gene of tiger meat into the kitchen. Manager Ma led us to the backyard and took out a stack of cash. This 1,000 yuan is for today's meat. No deposit for now. Future deliveries at this price, how about it? Not giving a deposit won't work. What if we bring the meat and you refuse it? It's fine, I understand the boss's concern. Let's do it your way for now. Once trust is built, we can talk deposit then. Manager Ma was pleased with my straightforwardness. The two sides finalized the deal. Manager Ma invited the three to stay for a meal. I can tell you know how to do business. Looking forward to working together. Likewise. The three found seats and sat down. Lu Wanshan worried about the intensity of future hunting. I stuffed a few 100 yuan notes into his arms. Chen Zhao, this is too much. We contributed far less meat than you. You helped me a lot. You deserve this. We'll buy supplies together later. You're the most loyal person in the village. Don't hunt too many tigers in the future. Their numbers are already low. I plan to buy hunting gear and upgrade my rifle, and buy some rice, flour, oil, and grain, and buy new clothes for the Ji sisters. Sure, I thought this was enough for a bride price. Now it won't last a day. There'll be more money. Let's buy essentials first. The food was served. After the three ate their fill, they said goodbye to Manager Ma, bought a full cart of supplies, and returned the same way. Lu Ming saw this and didn't dare stop them. Qinjia village. Lu Zhiruo and Lu Jiqing made the extra meat into jerky, easy to store and carry. This much jerky could last for months. Meeting Chun Zhao is our blessing, as long as we don't hold him back. Here, this is your food for today. The two took raw meat to feed the wolf pup. The wolf pup was chewing on a tiger bone. Its eyes lit up at the meat. It grabbed the meat, but still guarded the bone. Haha. A figure flashed past the door. Lu Zhiruo pulled Lu Jiqing behind her, opened the door to check. Who's there? At the door stood several unfamiliar men carrying hunting rifles. Lu Zhiruo, remember my warning. She inwardly groaned, sensing trouble. Excuse me, do you have any rice or flour? Well, I could trade for some. No, go ask someone else. Wait. We just want to trade for some grain. We won't take it for free. If no grain, trade for something else. We have no spare grain at home. Please leave. Lu Zhiruo tried to close the door, but they held it firmly open. The wolf pup in the yard bared its teeth and growled. The hunter's face changed. Haha, we've taken a liking to you. You're lucky. Get back. Come closer, and I'll scream. Get lost. We have no grain. Ah. You don't appreciate kindness. Boys, take action. Shinkai, what are you doing here? I was passing by and saw these troublemakers. You outsiders, leave now. Or don't blame me for being rude. Refuse a toast, and you'll have to drink a forfeit. Beat him hard. The commotion in the yard attracted passing villagers. Shinkai was injured and bleeding. Quick, get help. This is Chen Zhao's home. We can't just ignore it. Chen Zhao's life is good. Why should we bother? Without Chen Zhao, could you have eaten meat? Even the village party secretary is on his side. Jealousy blinded them. The village party secretary brought the villagers, carrying hunting rifles and clubs, rushing over. By then, Chen Kai had been knocked down by the 4 outside hunters. You're not from this village. How dare you cause trouble here? You got some nerve. We're hunters from over the mountain. Came to trade for grain. It's all a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. The way you were roughing people up just now wasn't a misunderstanding. Get out. If you set foot in this village again, don't blame us for being harsh. Get out. We're going. It's over, it's fine. Thank you, secretary and everyone. If you come a step later, we're all from the same village. It's only right. These outside troublemakers are too much. You're covered in injuries. Go to the hospital and get checked. Just superficial wounds. I can bear it. We must stay vigilant. Be careful those hunters don't come back to cause trouble. What's going on? A group of outside hunters came to cause trouble. They said it was to trade grain, but really they were groping and harassing. We drove them off. They headed into the woods to the south. They were carrying hunting rifles. Mess with my family. If they come back, they won't make it out alive. Thanks for today. I owe you one. I signaled Lu Jiruo to help unload the cart. Lu Jiqing saw the cart full of rice, flour, oil, and seasonings. Brother-in-law, did you buy all this? Why so much? Can't skimp on living. This must have cost a lot. Money is meant to be spent. Isn't eating well a good thing? Brother-in-law, you're amazing. No more worrying about food now, right? Of course. Better safe than sorry. I pulled out the medicinal liquor. Told Lu Jiruo to apply it to Chen Kai's wound. Put some medicine on Chen Kai. It's just a scratch. No need to bother. Don't refuse. Let him treat it. My cousin Chen Wen thinks I'm like him. Not the same. You got real skills. Then I'll trouble you. This liquor really stings. Bear with it. Once the wound heals, don't rush off. Stay for dinner. You're letting me stay? What else? Go wash your hands. Then I won't say no. The sky was getting dark. The Lu sisters were busy in the kitchen making a hearty dinner. Chen Kai sat in the yard, his stomach growling. Been running around all day, really hungry. If you're hungry, eat more. Sister-in-law's cooking smells amazing. At home, they'd never put this much meat in. The food was laid on the table. I brought out the strong liquor I'd bought special. Poured a cup for Chen Kai. This is for me? Duh, drink up. This stuff sure packs a punch. The two of them dug in. Chen Kai ate with grease all over his mouth. This rice, this meat, so delicious. After the meal, I was about to go to Lu Wanshan's to discuss going up the mountain tomorrow. Chen Kai called me back. Cousin, can you take me hunting up the mountain from now on? I won't hold you back. Sure. Thanks, cousin. Thanks, cousin. I'm not an ungrateful snake. If you need me, I won't hesitate. I turned and took out a whole bag of rice, handed it to him. As thanks for protecting the family. Take it. You earned it. No, your family needs to eat too. Don't refuse. You protected my family. You deserve it. Chen Kai gripped the rice bag, his eyes reddening. He thanked me and strode off. Not long after, old man Lu came carrying roasted peanuts, and Lu Wanshan knocked on the door with 2 jars of liquor. The 3 of us sat around the table. Old man Lu filled the cups. We all took a drink first, to warm up. Good harvest in town? With a steady outlet, we won't worry about food or clothes. What was the deal with those outsiders this evening? Daring to cause trouble at your place. They really don't know when they're outmatched. They ran off. If they come again, I won't go easy. Do they think Xinjiao village is a pushover? Next time, no mercy. Lately there's less and less game. At this rate, we won't have meat to eat. Then tomorrow we'll go to North Mountain. North Mountain? Nonsense. North Mountain is extremely dangerous. It's crawling with leopards and black bears. Are you joking with your life? You're not kidding, are you? Ordinary folks either come back empty-handed or never come back at all. Uncle Lu, I know what I'm doing. Xinjiao isn't one to act rashly. He has a plan. If we don't go, we might not find any game at all. Fine, I'll listen to you. I've been saving my new rifle. Hate to use it. The old gun isn't accurate enough. Swapping for these will improve hunting efficiency. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to do something a little different from my usual videos. Instead of only showing you the final story, I want to talk about how these videos are actually made. Many viewers may not know how much work goes into one video, so I want to share the process with you. If you are watching this right now, please comment movie number 18 below. This lets me know that you are following the video, and it also gives me more motivation to keep making content for this channel. To create one video, I have to go through many steps. It starts from an idea, then moves to script writing, character creation, video generation, voice creation, and final editing. Each step takes time, and every step affects the quality of the final video. The first step is finding the idea. I need to think about what kind of story I want to create. Is it a system story where the main character suddenly unlocks a powerful ability? Is it a cultivation story where a weak person rises against the heavens? Is it a revenge story, a reincarnation story, a fantasy adventure, or a romantic action story? The idea has to be interesting enough to make people want to watch. After I choose the idea, I use ChatGPT to help me build the story. ChatGPT helps me expand the concept, write the narration, organize the plot, create dialogue, and develop the characters. It helps turn a simple idea into a more complete story. But I still need to control the final result. I read everything again, fix the weak parts, adjust the tone, and make the script more suitable for my channel. Writing the story is not as easy as it sounds. The story needs to be clear, exciting, and emotional. The main character needs a goal. The enemies need to create pressure. The scenes need to flow in a way that keeps the audience interested. Sometimes I rewrite a scene many times because it does not sound powerful enough, or because the dialogue feels unnatural. After the script is finished, I start creating the characters with AI. This is one of my favorite parts, but it is also one of the most difficult. I have to create the main character, female lead, villains, side characters, and backgrounds. I need to match their appearance with the story. A powerful hero needs strong eyes and a confident pose. A mysterious villain needs a darker atmosphere. A beautiful female character needs emotion, style, and a design that fits the story world. AI can create amazing images, but it can also make mistakes. Sometimes the hands are wrong, the face changes too much, or the costume does not look right. Sometimes the lighting is not good enough, or the image feels too empty. Because of that, I often need to generate many images, choose the best ones, and fix the parts that do not work. When the images are ready, I start creating the video. I add motion, camera movement, visual effects, and atmosphere to make the scene feel alive. I want the viewer to feel that the characters are moving inside the story world, not just standing still in a picture. Then I create the voices and add them to the video. The narration and character voices are very important because they carry the emotion of the story. A battle scene needs a strong and intense voice. A sad scene needs a softer tone. A mysterious scene needs slower pacing. I have to make sure the voice fits the scene and that the timing feels natural. After that, I edit the video. This is where everything is combined into one final version. I arrange the scenes, match the voices, add background music, add sound effects, adjust the pacing, and make the video feel smooth. Editing takes a lot of patience because even a small mistake can make the video feel less professional. To finish one video, I usually spend from 1 day to several days. Some videos take less time, but others take much longer because I have to improve many details. I may need to rewrite the story, remake the characters, fix the voices, or edit the same part many times. I know the final video may only last a few minutes, but the work behind it is much longer. That is why your support is very important to me. When you like, comment, and subscribe, it helps me know that my effort is worth it. In the future, I will slowly show you each step more clearly. I will share how I create ideas, how I use ChatGPT, how I generate characters with AI, how I make video scenes, how I create voices, and how I edit the final video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this video, please support the channel. And if you are still watching, comment movie number 18 below. I truly appreciate you, and I will see you again in the next video. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I want to share something simple but important, how I make the videos you watch on this channel. Thank you to everyone who keeps coming back to watch my videos. Your support is one of the biggest reasons I keep working hard on this channel. If you have watched until this moment, comment movie number 197 below. It helps me know that you are paying attention and staying with the video. The final video is only the last result. Before that, I have to go through many stages, and each stage can take a lot of time if I want the video to feel better. I usually start by asking what type of video I want to make and what emotion I want viewers to feel. The story needs a hook, a goal, a problem, and a reason for the audience to keep watching. I treat ChatGPT as a helper, not as a replacement for the whole creative process. It supports the writing, while I decide what stays, what changes, and what needs to be rewritten. The script also needs to work well as spoken narration. I have to read it in my mind and imagine how it will sound when voiced in the final video. After writing, I start generating AI images. This includes characters, locations, emotional scenes, action scenes, and visual details. The goal is to make the audience immediately understand the world of the story. This step can be difficult because AI often makes mistakes. An image may look beautiful, but still not fit the scene. Sometimes I need to recreate the same character many times until the result feels consistent. The goal is not just to make something look beautiful, but to make the story feel interesting enough for viewers to stay until the end. The next step is video generation. I use the images as the base and create movement, scene transitions, and visual effects so the story feels active. After the video scenes, I work on the voice. The voice guides the audience through the story, so it must be clear, emotional, and match with the visuals. This is often the longest part because I need to review the video many times and fix small problems before the final upload. There are days when I spend many hours only fixing small issues, but those details help the final video feel better. Your support is not just a number. It is the reason I feel motivated to keep learning, creating, and improving. I hope to share more tips and details in future videos so you can see how each part of the process works. I really appreciate your time and support. Please like, subscribe, and leave the comment movie number 197 below. Thank you again, and see you in the next video. Hello everyone, I'm glad to have you here again. Instead of only showing you a finished story, today I want to show you the work behind it. Thank you for being here and spending your time with my channel. I truly appreciate every viewer who follows my content. If you are still here, type movie number 91 in the comments. I want to see how many viewers are following this behind-the-scenes explanation. The final video is only the last result. Before that, I have to go through many stages, and each stage can take a lot of time if I want the video to feel better. The idea stage is where I choose the heart of the story. Sometimes I want action and power. Sometimes I want mystery, romance, comedy, or emotional drama. I need to know what makes the story interesting before I can turn it into a script. I use ChatGPT to support the script writing stage. It helps me brainstorm, develop conflicts, create character dialogue, and improve the story structure. Even so, I still need to polish the script so it feels more human and easier to listen to. I always try to make the script easy to follow, exciting enough to continue, and emotional enough to make viewers care about the characters. After writing, I start generating AI images. This includes characters, locations, emotional scenes, action scenes, and visual details. The goal is to make the audience immediately understand the world of the story. I have to keep checking the image quality, the character consistency, and the overall mood before moving on to the next stage. The goal is not just to make something look beautiful, but to make the story feel interesting enough for viewers to stay until the end. The goal is to turn static visuals into scenes that feel more cinematic, so the story becomes easier and more enjoyable to watch. Next comes the narration and character voice. I need the voice to carry the emotion of the story, whether the moment is intense, sad, funny, or mysterious. This is often the longest part because I need to review the video many times and fix small problems before the final upload. Sometimes a video is completed in one day, but sometimes it takes several days because the script, visuals, voice, or editing need many changes. I truly appreciate everyone who watches my videos. Your support helps the channel grow and gives me the energy to continue working harder. In future uploads, I want to show more of the workflow and help you understand how these videos are created from start to finish. I really appreciate your time and support. Please like, subscribe, and leave the comment movie number 91 below. Thank you again, and see you in the next video. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Many of you watch the final videos, but today I want to talk about the long process that happens before those videos are ready. Before anything else, I want to thank everyone who spends time watching my content. Every comment and every like means a lot to me. If you are one of the viewers watching closely, comment movie number 105. It helps me know that this kind of content is useful to you. To make a complete video, I need to combine story writing, AI image creation, video generation, voice work, music, sound effects, and editing. Each part takes time and affects the final quality. The first step is always the idea. I need to decide what kind of story I want to tell. It could be a cultivation story, a system story, a revenge story, a reincarnation story, a fantasy adventure, or a modern story with special powers. At this stage, I think about the main character, the world, the conflict, and the reason why viewers should care about the story. ChatGPT is useful because it helps me move faster from a rough idea to a complete draft. Still, I always adjust the script to make sure it sounds suitable for the video and for my audience. The writing stage is